Welcome to the GRG podcast, the place for all your gaming news, plus hot topics of the week. Also remember to follow us on Twitter at KMega4.
Welcome to the GRG podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me see if y'all can hear me. Oh yeah, y'all can hear me. And if I sound clearer than ever, you know what I'm saying? It is because of you guys. Really do appreciate it. The support that y'all have given me here for the last couple of months, man. I can't even tell you, but I'll just post it. I'll put it up here. Here's a new Elgato mic. And you know what I'm saying? Viber.
But get excited so we can hear it. Get
What?
excited so we can hear it. Make sure it don't go,
Am I cutting out?
Yeah, sometimes you are.
Okay. Well, I got it because I got the gain out. I got the gain and I got this thing right up on my mouth. So anyway, but I won't do that. But anyway,
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Nasty ass. We were waiting on the Husky.
Yeah, that could have
Hak.
went so many ways.
Yeah. We were waiting on Husky Hak. He's supposed to be coming through, and most likely he might. And the cameras are going to get jacked up. It's all good. Hey, it's no big deal. It is what it is.
Just add an extra one.
I did. It's right there.
You know,
for him. But I
Lowe
still
didn't have a show. He'll probably come in here and screw all your stuff up.
But the problem is that I still have to adjust it. You know what I'm saying? So like again, Ham has been trying to promote me to get StreamYard, and it is almost getting there, but I'm cheap. So you know what I'm saying? I'm cheap. Oh, there you go. And I knew it.
Ham solo right there. Come in right when you got everything in order.
I knew it.
And
But I was just like, man, I couldn't wait no more.
There's always one. Okay, Megan.
Oh, it's always one. It's always one. It's all good. And I knew it. I knew it was coming. Anyway, so let me go ahead and try to get this fixed up. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
this is at the beginning.
This is, oh yeah, no, right. It's GRG, the sober edition. I do apologize for last week. I know I was wasted. I was so wasted that I sobered up by the end of the show because I looked at it, I said, oh my God, is it 12 p.m. Central Time? This is crazy. And so I don't know all of what I said because again, I did explain. I know I did in some drunken rant of what happened. But
You are all over the place, dude.
Would you like a refresher?
No, I don't want no refresher. I don't even want. You know what? Normally, if I do something stupid, I just erase the show and just be done with it. Like I don't ever want to know about it. But my wife always reminds me, so it is what it is. But I will not, because Pred came through. Ham, you know what I'm saying, knowing with all the stuff that he was going through and everything, he came through, and then of course we had Hokage on here, man, and so look, I wasn't going to do that. So yes, if you want to see that hot mess from me, go ahead and check out.
Delete that shit.
No, I ain't gonna delete it. I ain't gonna delete it. Let it cook.
Because you snapped on me again.
I know. You know what my wife said? Because I didn't even know I did. She said, "Why are you always mean to Sir X-Man?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You was over here telling them shut the fuck up and all this." And I said, "No, I didn't." She's like, "Yeah, you did." And I said, "Well, what?
Well, you were telling. I think you would tell it to everybody. You were saying,
but me especially.
Well, whatever. Okay, so shut. Instead of saying shut the f up, shut the hell up. Anyway, so no, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, no. This is so
Eric Cartman would say, "Eat my shorts."
Eat your shorts. But you know what? I will never be disrespectful to the level that I was last year.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
No, I won't. Never know it, because I apologize and everything publicly and behind closed doors, because I was like, nah, I can't be talking to my brother like that. That's crazy. But Ham Solo on crossover did make this point. He said, how about every month? Because Ham want to join into the fun. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you know how it is on the weekends or whenever that you sit here, you want an adult beverage, you want to hang out. Ham brought this up on crossover on his channel Monday. He said, how about every month, at the end of the month, everybody just drinks, have an hour and a half show of just being wild, and then we get the hell out of here. So I'm like, look, if you're about that, I might pull a poll up so we can go ahead and see that. If y'all want to see wild K-Mega, you know what I'm saying? We'll see about Sir X-Man.
And Viper will host the show.
We'll see about if Kage said he's on board. He wants to do whatever. We don't know if he indulged into the adult beverage or whatever. And we just have a wild show just talking about all types of crazy shit. Most likely, if we get a Kage's wish, we're going to be talking about wrestling. So and then, I know Ham loves talking about wrestling.
I'm the straight edge. I'm straight edge. So.
I'm so far out of the wrestling stuff. I told my little story. I'm not going to tell it again. But anyway, it's a sober episode. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be on topic. We're going to be on point. No, sweet baby,
cameras.
Crazy stuff.
Your cameras.
I'm finna get to that because I'm going to get to you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce the panel. Sir X-Man, what's going on with you, brother? What's been happening? Oh, see, look at you. See, you've already being. I
got to get some payback somewhere, dude.
Oh, that's fine. I know you will. Anyway, so what's been going on? What you've been playing? If you've been playing anything, because you don't.
Tomb Raider and Battlefield.
Okay,
Battlefield.
No. I know you.
And I played a little the original Shadow Warriors. I never got a chance to play it. I owned it, so I said, let me check this out.
Oh, the original Shadow Warriors? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I bought it years ago before it went to Game Pass, because it was Shadow Warriors 2 and Shadow Warriors 1 at the same time. So I figured, let me try this out. It's pretty good.
I got 2 Sir X-Men's. This is hideous. I cannot take it.
What are you talking about?
I got 2 of you on the screen right now. It is.
Get that abomination off the screen.
Oh my God! And now I got 2 abominations on the screen. Let me just go ahead and cook. You know what I'm saying? Let me go.
There we go with the insults again.
Anyway, so let's keep it moving. Viper, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man? You were just telling me about the games you picked up. You doing good?
Oh, yes.
Let's not go down that list again.
Yeah, there's a Steam sale.
Yeah.
There's a Steam sale and an Xbox sale going on. I think on the Steam side, it's a Square Enix sale. On the Xbox side, it's like, I think it was a Capcom's publisher sale. And, what else was there? Oh my God. There's a bunch of other stuff. I think it's now over. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, because I seen it.
Hold on.
It wasn't very long.
They got a Game Pass franchise sale now,
and they got a Square Enix sale as well. So
yeah, the Square Enix sale is only on on the Steam side.
Oh, okay. Hold on
So
just
that
a second. I'll be right clear.
so the Square Enix
All right.
publisher sale. Oh my God, you can get all of the Final Fantasies on the PC side for under $8. Majority of them. Um, my God, I picked up almost every last one of them. Um, I'm not picking up like 12 or 13 or any of those. Like I got 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And 10.2 can't stand that one. I think the only good thing about 10.2
That
was
too
just
was
the
good.
the only thing about 10.2 was the opening sequence. That's it.
Hmm.
That's a damn music video. That's the only good thing about 10.2. Shit.
10-2,
Come
10-2
on.
was hot. 10-2 was hot. Come on, man.
Please, the
Anyway.
dress spheres, come on. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
pathetic.
That was pathetic, but I will,
It
yeah.
was just
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Titanfall 2 for $2. Come on. Pick that up on PC if you haven't gotten it for $2.
Great shooter.
There's some other stuff too, like I know if you haven't gotten Jedi Survivor on PC, it's $31.49. Mass Effect Legendary Edition for $9. Hey, pick it up. Near Automata for $16.
Good deal.
Dead Space remake for 24. Wow, y'all need to get it. I'm serious. I mean, stuff is on sale right now. Get the stuff that you're looking for if you haven't gotten it already. Um, like I said, on Xbox, it's the Game Pass franchise sale. A lot of things that I'm looking at right now on my 8K TV. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, just been working out and just in a lot of pain, but I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
Welcome to
Ready
that
to
back pain. Welcome to that back pain, brother. Welcome to that back pain. Welcome.
Oh no, it's not just the back pain, but my
Oh,
God,
it gets it
flat
all.
when you got flat feet and you got a bad back. Oh shit!
When you man, because you walk like a duck, that has nothing to do with me.
Quack quack,
Oh man, my goodness.
motherfucker.
All right, man. Let's keep it moving, man. Hakage, man, what's going on, Husky, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. In a pinch yet again, you know what I'm saying, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we'll get to see more of you. You said your Friday nights is going to be open. A lot of people that I've desperate people sitting there saying, man, hey man, that Hakage guy, he's cool. So like, you know what I'm saying? So man, I hope that it's helping out on some views on your side or whatever. But man, the more people get to talk to you, get to see you, man, we'll get you out there, man. You know what I'm saying? K-Mega likes to see people out here get their content up, get their crews up, get things popping like this Ham Solo right now. He's out there at PAX East. He's doing his thing out there with 108 Bloody. He's out there with the Iron Lords. I was seeing him with the Doom, with the creators of the Doom and stuff like that. And I miss that stuff. I've seen him out there even with I seen my girl Lady Infamous, and they out there doing their thing. So man, I can't wait to get back to doing that, man. So hopefully maybe next year I will be looking to get out there and partake into those shenanigans as well. But man, Hakage, what's been going on with you, brother? What you been playing? And yeah, what's been going on, man? Like I said, it's a sober game. This is Pepsi. This isn't any substance. This is, as what Yobi said. He said straight edge means being sober and not addicted to substances that impairs you in any way. I will not be impaired tonight. So let's go. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, sure about that. I'm the only one that's the straight edge here. Okay.
Pepsi, and water after I'm done with this Pepsi. Oh, we can't hear you, man. We can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. We can't hear you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think your settings changed again.
Yeah. Go ahead and fix that up, man. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Uh-oh. Yeah. But when he pops in the cameras, listen, GRG is going to be known for the cameras. It is what it is. Hey, man, shout out to the Tekken warriors out there. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly. Oh, y'all, I'm all disappeared. Here we go right here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the, I got a Yotamitsu shirt. I got an extra small shirt that I can't wear yet, but it's motivation with my boy Yotsumitsu on it. But I really do thank the Tekken team out here, man. They hooked me up with a Tekken shirt. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know it didn't come from my man Harada, but you know what I'm saying? But thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's much content, you know what I'm saying? But I really do appreciate it.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Okay, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Now, if I can get the Killer Instinct crew to go ahead and give me some gear, I'm with that. Let's go. But anyway, what's up with you, Hakage?
I've been good, man. I've only been playing WW2K, 2K24. Been playing that. I've been playing.
Is it that dope? Is it that dope? Is it worth
it? It is, but I was working on the review. I was working on for it as well. So they got published today, but it's fun. Been playing through the showcase. Playing through. I like to play through my Rise at least once. That's my career part of it, and it's not super long, but it's fun. But overall, I like to jump in, create my universe, and do all that stuff. So been spending a lot of time with that. I downloaded Evil West on my Xbox because it was on Game Pass.
It's dope.
And I've been I've been interested in the game, but I just been kind of waiting. Now I seen it drop on Game Pass. Like, you know what? Let me go on download it, and I'll probably be playing it on stream probably the latter part of next week. So I'll probably be playing some of the, playing that just getting out there. But right now, just been WWE. Been playing, like I said, some Helldivers, and I'm trying to see if I'm gonna pull the trigger on Rise of the Ronin or Dragon's Dogma 2. So I'm kind of weighing my options of what I want to do on that one. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Cool. And as you can see, I have new gameplay. Horizon Forbidden West on PC. You know what I'm saying? Ultra settings. I mean, I only do 1080p 60 frames, but I can push 4K at 120 frames, anywhere from 110 to 120 frames. If I want to put it in a performance mode, I'm pretty sure I could probably get a little bit more juice out of that. But I like visuals. I'm a visual baby, so I do care about the visuals more than I do about the frames. I'm not one of those people, but I do understand the power of frames. So I put more on a balance or quality or auto. So so whatever the situation is, I rarely do use performance and I never use ultra performance. I want to see what you call it, but I got to give it to Nixus. Nixus killed it. They did this one right. This game plays fantastic. It feels really good on an Xbox controller. I'm playing on the Xbox Elite. Rumbles, everything feels good. I know that there'll be a PlayStation stand. I was like,
You're cutting out.
You're doing it again.
Sorry. So, but anyway, it'll tickle my.
He's doing it again.
You need to put it to your mouth.
Okay. Tickle my nipples. Sense. I don't know. Anyway, I just can't get high pitch. Anyway, but whatever. So I am. I'm enjoying that. Also, I picked up Dragon's Dogma 2 on PC. Anytime that I think that there's a game that is just not, because I don't care about the 30, 40 frames per 30, 60 frames per second thing. The thing for me, though, is how is the game going to launch? And even though PC is not the most trustworthy, I just feel that since I did buy a 40 series card, might as well try it out and see what it is on that. And I'm all about the play anywhere aspect of it. I know that this game is not a play anywhere title, but I would recommend Xbox to continue to keep doing the play anywhere, so I have the option to play on my Xbox and on my PC as well. So yeah, I'm playing that, and then I'm also on my Xbox playing Tales of Arise because I never got a chance to finish it. Man, all three games is good. I know that Joe in the Dark, he clowns me. Also, Ham Solo, they clown, talk about how boring Horizon Forbidden West is, but I don't know. It's something about the game I really enjoy. I really enjoy the Horizon games. And
did anybody download the Quarry? Because I downloaded that immediately. I wanted to play it.
I own it. I downloaded it, but I haven't played it.
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, I haven't
played it before. I've been thinking about pulling.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I heard it was good.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure it is.
It's supposed to be like like you're in a movie.
Yeah, I
Similar
didn't know
to,
they had all them movie stars in there too.
they do, and it's what was that one game where you're back on the PlayStation 4 where they were in a camp type setting. They were in the woods, and they were trying to
Dust Till Dawn.
go ahead. Dust Till Dawn.
That game is
It's similar
great.
to that type of
Yeah.
game. That's what the Quarry is. It's similar to that type of game.
Yeah, as long as they don't make another what is that what is that movie they had like years ago movie game Witches of something what the heck is that dang the Blair Witch Project.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
no.
yeah.
That was actually not a bad game once you got through it.
No, don't.
I beat it.
Okay. All right. So I will say this. My last thing, and then we'll get into talking about some other games out here because I haven't heard anybody say. Well, I did think I heard Husky talk about Ronin, but I don't think he didn't pick it up yet. So, but I picked up. There was some great deals on the Xbox. There was one particular deal that just stood out for me, and that was the Borderlands, Pandora's collection.
Did I tell you about that Husky?
Man,
Yeah.
I told you about that last week, didn't I?
Every Borderlands game in DLC, and it was only for $30. I had to cop. I was like, you know what? I got
How much was it?
$30.
$30.
$30.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Bro,
But I own them all with the DLC, so
Yeah.
well, see, I owned 3, and then I owned all of 2. And then I think I've owned, and then the one before that was the prequel. I don't know how much. I don't know if it had DLC or not, but I didn't have all the DLCs. And then it also included the last Telltales game or whatever.
The Telltale.
Tales
yeah,
from the
because you
Borderlands and
didn't.
the new Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh,
Yeah, the new
now
Tales
who's
from the
calling
Borderlands.
me? Jesus.
Yeah, the new Tales of the Borderlands. I didn't have that, and so I had the old one because that's what really technically got me into Borderlands. Other than my homeboy wanted me to play 2, but when I beat the first Telltale's game, Tales of the Borderlands, I was like, oh, okay, I'm interested, and then I played 3, but I haven't played. I have not beaten 1, and I have not beat 2. I've only beaten 3, and I fell in love with 3, but I haven't beat all the DLCs. So because I didn't have all the DLCs, so yeah, I thought that was a great deal. And also for people out there that are interested in Battlefield, I think that deal is still going right now. If you're interested in Battlefield 2024 or 2042. It's available. Everything is available for you for $8. So jump on that. And then last week, that deal's already over. That I've been peeping that game. I streamed that game. I got to go back and I got to finish streaming that game. But the Immortals of Avium, it was the deluxe edition for $8. It was incredible. So I had to pick that up. So, and then they also had a deal for Exo Primal, where it was where you got the Ultimate Edition. I picked that up. It was only $30, so I went ahead and picked that. I was like $32, so I went ahead and picked that up as well. So, yeah, I'm loaded, man. I'm ready to go. But with that being said, no, what was you gonna say?
Borderlands collection, the Pandora box, that is still that $150 collection. It is still $30 right now. If you want to pick it up right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at it right now on the Xbox. It is $30.
Pick that up. Listen,
Hey, what does PlayStation have on sale? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I didn't.
Oh my God, we will get to the PlayStation slander here later. But the one thing that I have not seen anybody talk about, I take that back. Hokage brought it up, but I don't think anybody has played Ronin. People in the chat, please let me know if anybody's picked up Ronin. And what do you guys think about it? I'll go ahead and I'll show a little. somebody's over here streaming it, so I'm going to go ahead and show it to let you guys, see what you think about it.
I'm playing Vampire Survivor. I ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, no, but I just want to show it. You know what I'm saying? I want to show my love for it. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, it would be a game I definitely want to play. But this is also kind of kicking off our very first topic, which, to me, looking at what I've seen from Ronin, Rise of the Ronin, for $70, I'm not impressed. If this was a $60 game, $50 game, okay, I'm cool. But you ask it for $70 and these graphics is just not popping, especially for being a PlayStation exclusive. And I've played other Tecmo games that looks that looks far more better. And I know that this is an open world game, but man, come on, man. This game looks like it was rushed out. I don't know. So
Sony needed something. That's why they rushed them.
So my question to the panel is, and we'll start off with you, Akage. Is because also Dragon's Dogma. I picked up Dragon's Dogma 2. It is not Elden Ring, so I'll just put that out there already. But it is a good game, but it does have a lot of people upset about the microtransactions. Is it safe to go out and just buy these games day one? Because even after reviews, like I seen Jazz post and say, man, I didn't know anything about the microtransactions until after the game released. Are we in a position to where now we can't even trust developers to bring these games out because either they're broken, there's secret microtransactions, or they just don't look up to par for the price that they're asking? What is your thoughts?
So I've heard about the issue or the situation about, because I've seen it. Somebody showed where people were trying to get mass refunds because of the so-called microtransactions that were in Dragon's Dogma 2. And so, and all I know is, like, from what I heard, like, you gotta have is because they didn't have, or they, like, fast travel is not like readily accessible. You have to use the whatever they're called to get the fast travel. Now, let me say this. So it's hard to say that you can't trust these studios, but at the same time, you get studios that make good games and they put out, good single player games. They don't have microtransactions, or the microtransactions that they do have are like cosmetics or something like that. It's not a pay to win type of thing, which is fine for me. I'm not one of those people that be like, down or damn all the hell to all microtransactions. No. Long as it's not pay to win, or or the microtransactions that you do have are like for cosmetics or something that's something like that, that's fine. I'm okay with those type of microtransactions. But in this case, the developer did say or mention about not having fast travel in their game before. Now, granted, they mentioned they mentioned they wasn't gonna be big on fast travel or what have you, because they want you to experience the game, experience all the stuff that you can do by traveling from place to place or whatever the case may be. And now I will say it is wrong of them to charge people for, hey, well, we do got microtransactions, but you got to pay for them. We do have fast travel, but you just have to pay for it. I think that's a little, that's a little shady. But overall, man, games are coming out. I still think you can trust studios, and some of the studios are, you can't just go off of, and you can't just go off of a studio that's been around for a long time, because we're starting to get studios that we know and love putting out games that have been like, why you brought this out? Like we just had with Suicide Squad.
Oh my goodness! What is this man doing here?
We just got another person in here.
What is this man doing here? He said he was.
How are you gonna let this old ass, fucking bald ass, fucking this? No, I'm just playing. What up, guys?
Oh, California falls into the ocean. God damn it!
Oh shoot!
They gave you a day off, homeboy.
Wow!
Welcome back.
I basically I basically just got home, so and I was just like, I heard you guys Ron, and I was just like, you know what, Ham's not there. I gotta jump in, you know.
Why you always why you happen to come on when I'm about to get
God.
some ugly Sony slander? That shit just
Oh.
wrong.
All right, back to fixing the cameras.
Because I gotta bring you down a peg. That's why, man. That's,
All right. Well,
Even though you know 90% of the stuff is true.
Probably.
Rudely just came in here and interrupted our, you know what I'm saying,
You bastard.
your replacement. You know what I'm saying?
I love it though, man. You know, I'm replaced.
Husky Hak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meet, you know what I'm saying? What's her name again? Oh, yeah. Dark Optimus, the PlayStation.
Oh,
no,
man.
No,
We've been podcasting together for how many years, man?
I know, man. My brother, man. But, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, no. Go ahead. Go ahead, Hakage, man. Good to see you, Dark, man. I'm always glad.
Yeah,
you know, you always got the invite to come on anytime you want to. And fuck up my cameras. Thank you. Go ahead.
You had two Ham solos today.
Thank you. Go ahead, Hakage. I'm sorry.
No, I was just finishing up, man. Like I said, I still think there are studios that we can trust. Long as we're getting, you know, actually good gameplay from those studios. You know, as far as like Dragon's Dogma, just for example, that game, the first game had a cult following. And from everything that people have been seeing outside of the microtransactions, this game has been getting good reviews. People are enjoying the game, have enjoyed the game, and are enjoying the game currently outside of that. So we can still trust these some of these studios.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, Dark, since you came in here, no, hell with that. You just came in here messing with my camera, sucker. You just wait. Viper.
You go wait your turn.
You go wait your turn, sucker. Anyway, Viper. Your thoughts about this, man. Can we still feel confident? People in the chat, please let us know, man. Can we still feel confident about paying the money for these games, even though they may not look, you know, the quality, but the hidden microtransactions, things of that nature, man. Like, is it time to kind of hold back and then just kind of process everything? Where are you at on this, brother?
So I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep on saying it. I'm a cheap bastard.
Let's go.
Okay. And developers are going to hate my ass. I'm not going to spend $70, $80, $90, $100, $120, $150, and I'm not going to spend what Rockstar wants me to spend, you know, all this money for GTA 6 that they expect. No, hell no. You think that, oh, you spend all these billions of dollars for these games and you expect me to pay full price, and you still don't have this thing fully optimized for the box that I have? You don't want to put all of the content into the game day one, and you want to do all these silly microtransactions and nickel and dime me for everything? You're full of shit. I am not about to waste my time and waste my money on all this bullshit that you got going on. You can go to hell. What you are supposed to do is provide me with a product that works day one. That's how it was back in the day in the NES, Super NES, Genesis, Saturn, you know, first PlayStation, all of that stuff. When the game shipped, it was done. Even if it was buggy, we loved it because the fact is that was its identity. I mean, or that was the appeal of it. It was buggy, we dealt with it, whatever. Now that of the day and age where you got the updates, the day one updates and the patches and stuff like that, now everybody's like, oh, just wait for the day one updates, we'll fix it. No, that made you extra lazy. So now you're like, oh, we'll just wait for the day one updates. No, now you're just trying to pass the buck. Do your fucking job. Your job is to actually work on the game, make sure you have a finished product when you release it. You test the game. That's why you have game testers or Q&A. You have Q&A to make sure that quality assurance, so that they can make sure that the game is fully ready so that it can be released. And when that game is released, it should be available for the public to play day one, a fully playable product. And then people can say, hey, this is a good game. And there shouldn't be anything that is coming out afterwards that say, oh, this is that secret little thing that's just being thrown in afterwards that nobody knew about. Like, like what happened with GT or Gran Turismo 7, when all of a sudden, after the reviews came out and they were glowing reviews, now you start throwing in the microtransactions, and now people are like, what the fuck was this? What the hell? So now I don't trust these bastards. Who the hell do you think you are trying to fraud the public? You're not gonna take advantage of my time and my dollar. I am going to be a smart consumer. You're gonna release the game, fine. I'm watching your ass. I'm watching you. And the fact is, basically, I'm gonna see what you're gonna do. I'm gonna see what you're gonna do. And if there's DLC, okay, fine. How much you charging for that DLC? Because I know your ass gonna try to charge another $50 or $60 for that damn DLC. Because look, I just looked at Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was $70, right? That combat pack was another $40. The premium of Mortal Kombat 1 was a total of what, $120, I think it was, or $109. Now it's on sale for $65.99.
Yep.
What was Tekken 8? $108, I think, total for the premium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was Street Fighter 6? What, $110 or $120?
It was
for the premium.
It was 100. I think it was 100. It wasn't 110. It was 100.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is that you paying for each character. You're paying for each like what the hell? Explain to me why we have to pay extra for all of these other things. When you make a game, you make it as a whole. And then you say, this is the price that we set for it. That's that. There should be no extras. All this DLC crap, this all started back in, what was it? The original Xbox era, or was it the Xbox 360
Original.
era?
360. No, it was 360.
No, it was the original Xbox
PlayStation
where that
3.
started from.
Okay, so
I didn't know
Original
about-
OG.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yes,
about that.
original OG started with DLC.
okay.
I know there were other ones for
Xbox started this
Microsoft.
shit.
Yeah, there were
No,
ones for
it's
Microsoft. No,
PS2.
PC started that shit.
That's it.
But
PC, yeah.
Microsoft started it first, and
Mhm.
then they came with the Paris track for Project Gotham Racing 2. That was before Halo.
Oh,
And then all the other games started having DLC after that, the Rainbow Sixes
So,
and other ones,
Microsoft started it.
No, it wasn't just Microsoft. 'cause
PC
it was,
started it.
PC
it was
started it
PC.
first, though.
PC
But
started
the fact is that you have all these extras that were in it, and now you're pushing it onto the consumer. Like before, it used to be where there's a bunch of free content that was coming out, and now you're saying that, oh, okay, now we're going to charge you this, and we're getting more money for this and this and this, and these microtransactions, all of these microtransactions and this pay to win bullshit that you've got coming into the games. You're like, oh, this is a cash cow. Now we can do these free to play games, and then we can charging you for this, and like the stuff with the Candy Crush, and the stuff with Genshin Impact, and the stuff with what was it? Oh God, I can't remember all the other free to play game things, but you know,
Oh, we
this
got
stuff is
Overwatch. You got. I mean, there's
Overwatch,
tons
yeah.
of them.
Warframe games had
Warframe,
DLC.
yeah.
everything. It's like it's getting out of hand, and I am so done with it. Just like what's it? Is Mishi Miyagi pirate?
BCBR.
Yeah, pirate outlaw fuck
Mishi.
buying games. That's what they said. I agree. I say pirate these damn games.
Oh wow.
I'm done. I'm done buying them.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
done buying them
Okay.
because the fact is that they are taking advantage of every last one of us, and you know it's especially like Nintendo. Nintendo is a major culprit because they only want to stick you to their platform, and they don't even want to put things on PC. And when you and in order for us to, you know, get things on the PC, we want to emulate them and put them on the PC, but they're getting angry with us because we're emulating the stuff. And if we want to preserve these games, they're getting pissed off with us about it. So I say pirate the damn games, you know, because fuck them. If they don't want to preserve them, and if we're stuck to that platform, fuck them. Let's pirate them.
Wow.
Same thing with PlayStation. If they don't, I mean, now they're starting to put their games
You
on
done yet?
PC. No, I'm not done. The same thing with PlayStation. I mean, they're starting to ease up a little bit, but before they was like, we only wanted to keep the stuff on PlayStation. If you want to play this game, you had to play it on PlayStation. And weren't they pirating both of those games on from PlayStation and putting them on PC before? And they were saying, let's pirate the damn games. They're starting to ease up a little bit, and there's less pirating of PlayStation games. But where's the best place to play the PlayStation games? It's on PC, because fuck PlayStation. The best place to play Xbox games on the PC. Fuck Xbox. So the best place to play is on PC because you get the best performance, the best graphics, best everything. So you know, the fact is, these places they're charging you extra on the box that you're playing on. They're trying to nickel and dime you, and you can get it cheaper on the PC because they're not going to screw over the PC community. So I say wait and don't pay for it day one, and don't pre-order any of this shit. Wait until the prices go down, and plus you get all these Steam sales anyway. That's all I gotta say on that part.
Okay. This man, listen, what my man Viper said has nothing to do
He went off.
with GRG about pirating games. We at GRG
We know
do
nothing.
not condone or
We know
advertise pirating, but you know what? You gamers do what you do. Anyway, my main man. And ladies and gentlemen in the background, you know what I'm saying, go check out this guy, Ralphie. I'm letting you guys see his gameplay. And this is telling because he's playing Rise of the Ronin. And now he's gone back from when he was playing the game to now showing cutscenes. Now, I don't know if it was a demo because he is out there at PAX East. But your thoughts. And so, Sir X-Man, can we trust games today? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everything that we've been seeing so far, it's been going back ever since the beginning of this generation, even going back to, you know, last generation.
I only have one thing to say, and it's going to be quick
crazy
on that subject.
Okay, all right.
It's real quick.
Uh-huh.
We know games are broke. They've been coming out broke for the past 10 years with these new consoles after 2013. That's just the way it is.
Okay.
But my problem is people forget. There's one game that started this surprise DLC thing, and they always want to blame it on Xbox. But Sony's Gran Turismo 7 started DLC because not even the people that played the game before the game came out
That ain't the game that started
it. No. Surprise DLC where they didn't tell you the game was going to have DLC. A lot of people knew that didn't know that this game was going to have, Ronin was going to have DLC. Just like Gran Turismo. And guess where both of those games reside on? PlayStation.
I thought Motorsport had surprise DLC. The one in the Xbox One.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
That was based on in-game credit, dude. In-game credit.
That was in-game credit, and they came out to make it seem like
it was a surprise to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it was in-game credit,
dude.
It was
those type of games.
We already knew that there was a premium edition of.
Kid Nugget knew what I was doing. Kid Nugget so much smart.
Just because you've been gone for a minute don't mean that I don't know your shenanigans, sucker. All right.
I knew
it was going to trigger Sir X-Man. I didn't think it was going to trigger the PCMR guy.
Even
over here
you
now.
were surprised, Dark. You told me. We talked about it where you can't believe they had DLC and didn't tell nobody like that. Especially at those astronomical prices what they set for their DLC. So
for Gran Turismo 7, yeah, it was.
So if you had the money, you could run somebody with a better car. Now, technically, that is what Husky said, where it changes the aspect of the game as far as taking an advantage of something that you can purchase that somebody has to work their ass off for.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's multiplayer. So you know what I'm saying? But they started it with the surprise when people launched the game and say, what the hell?
Yep.
Why am I only getting this little bit of much for my currency to play the game? But you want me to spend like $30 for $1 couple of $1 million in currency
it was more than
to
that.
buy this car.
It was more than that.
I'm just estimating. You know what I'm saying? Now, that was a total ripoff. I'm sure they've adjusted it over time now. But, to do what they did with the Ronin like that and then tell nobody it was going to be DLC like that, that's consumer deception. And I don't like that. Now, if Xbox had did it, it would have been everywhere for about a year, them talking about it.
It would have. Because I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard that Ronin had DLC. Didn't know Ronin had DLC.
I didn't know Ronin had DLC.
I thought it was straight up single player.
I didn't know. I didn't know Ronin. And by the way,
another Sony surprise. I'm done with it. Y'all roll with that.
Okay, so while we're talking about Ronin, and just gaming in general, but as we said, like I said, there's somebody right here named Ralphie. He's streaming it right now live. What is your impressions of Ronin, Rise of Ronin $70 cut? Drop game just came out the other day. What do you think?
Who, me?
Everybody.
Oh.
What y'all think? The gameplay's live. You're looking at it.
It should have been 40.
I teach you.
For me personally,
Yeah.
I'm more of a Dragon's Dogma person. When I saw this game, I was just like, nah, I'm good. It looked. But here's the thing.
You actually said that when you were here on the show and they showed it, Dark.
Let me know what you think about this gameplay. This is live gameplay right now.
Hold on. Let me talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You drinking again, K-Mega?
It's water now. This was Pepsi.
He's like, it's water. I swear it's water. Let me sniff it.
It's water.
But here's the thing with it's not even the PlayStation thing. It's a Team Ninja thing. They did this with Wolong.
Oh yeah.
They did this
single player.
Hold on. So is Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin is single player. Yeah, it is. It's basically it's single player, dude. It's single player. Rise of the Ronin is single player.
Yeah, it's single player.
They did this with Neo. They did this with Neo too. This is Team Ninja that's doing this. They put this stuff out there. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Sony doesn't do it. They've done it. We know that already. They've done it. But the game itself to me was like, I just didn't. I had no desire to play it because I already played Wolong last year, right?
You love Wolong.
I loved Wolong. I thought it was great, but I'm like, man, do I really want another Team Ninja freaking game? Not really. Like, I was just kind of like, okay, I think they can take a break. I think they can,
go
rest.
back to making Ninja Guide, right, Dark?
Yeah, make something, that's more inclined of, what they used to make, instead of trying to go after this Souls type of, gameplay and game wise. That's why I picked up Dragon's Dogma 2 instead. I was just like, I'd rather play that, even though I know that also has microtransactions, which I've been seeing all over freaking Twitter this morning.
Right.
which was ridiculous. I was just like, because everything that I heard about those microtransactions, you can earn in game.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like thinking to myself, it's your own damn fault if you buy this stuff. Or if you don't have the time to buy it, if you don't have time to play the game and level up, and you go out and you buy the microtransactions or DLC or whatever, it's your prerogative. That's not on anybody else. You can't be mad at the company because they.
Oh hi, thanks for
I
checking
mean,
in. I'm still
because-
a piece of garbage.
Because even Assassin's Creed's been doing this for years. They've been doing that.
Oh yeah.
They've been they've been doing that since the freaking since they started going into that more open world type of
I heard about
game.
that. Yeah.
They've been once Origins came out, they were putting in DLC like left and right day one. No one even knew about it. No one even knew about the DLC that was coming into Origins. So you're wrong about the whole Gran Turismo then at that point, because nobody knew about the microtransactions that were in Assassin's Creed Origins until people got the game and they were like, oh shit, there's freaking microtransactions in this.
Here's one you can blame on Xbox.
But they're not. I mean, you can blame it on third party, really, to be honest. I mean, because the third party is the ones who are money hungry and the ones who are like we want all this stuff.
Yeah. The game behind me.
Actually, you know what? I think
off.
what the issue is here is because that this was a Sony exclusive, and what has been happening recently with Sony exclusives has been that they have not been selling that well. And so this is what has been happening is that if you've noticed with these Square Enix stuff, that because they've been dropping so much over time, now it seems like Team Ninja has decided, okay, since we've seen this trend happening with
they were doing that before this game though, dude.
Everybody was doing it.
No,
they were doing that before. They were doing that with Wolong. They did that last year with Wolong.
Just let me speak, please.
Yeah, but you're trying to make it into a PlayStation thing, and it's not actually a PlayStation thing. It's a Team Ninja thing. I'm just saying, it's a Team Ninja thing.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
Well, go ahead and finish.
Let me speak. Thank you. Because of the fact that these is an exclusive just to one platform.
Why the fuck you lying?
Now let me speak. Thank you very much. Instead of you interrupting so much,
Wow.
I got you, man. I'm just funny.
Because
Go
it's
ahead.
exclusive to one platform, they're going to go ahead and put these microtransactions in there. And these DLCs.
They did it last year with Wolong, dude.
Now, would you let me speak, please?
Oh my God!
Instead
Come
of
on,
interrupting,
finish it. Come on,
instead
man.
of interrupting, let me finish speaking.
But you're wrong. That's all I'm saying is that you're wrong.
I didn't interrupt when you talked, did I?
Yes, you did.
Actually, sir.
Both of you did. Both of you. You answer, X-Men did.
It was his turn. So go ahead. Yeah, so you did interrupt him. But go ahead. Make your point.
My point is, the fact is that it is a PlayStation exclusive. They will add the microtransaction and all this extra DLC so they can get extra money because that fan base is not their fan base is not purchasing the game. Now, if this is multiplat, they're not going to put that extra stuff in there because it is multiplat and they're going to have more people buying the game.
They did it last year with Wolong.
Now you can talk. Now you can talk, Slave.
They did it last year with Wolong.
Wow. Go ahead, Dark.
Am I wrong about that? Did they not do that with Wolong?
You're right.
They did that exactly. So how is it a PlayStation thing? It's not. It's a Team Ninja thing. Not saying that PlayStation didn't do that before.
Last year with Wolong,
every company does it. Dude.
We already knew that there were going to be microtransactions and DLC with Wolong last year. We already knew that. But
No,
with
we
this
did
one,
not. We did
yes, we
not
did.
know about those.
Yes, we did. We did
No,
know
we
that.
did not.
Yes, we did.
Nobody knew there was.
No one knew, dude.
Yes, we knew that. We knew.
No
it was
one even
going to
knew
be
about
there.
Dragon's Dogma's microtransactions, but guess what? They have it in there, and that's on every freaking platform. So I don't understand how you're trying to make it into a PlayStation thing, and I'm not trying to defend PlayStation at all. I'm just saying that every third-party company does this shit.
The
And it's
Dragon's
not
Dogma-
just
the
you're trying to
Dragon's
make it
Dogma
seem like it's
was a surprise.
but
The
you're
Dragon's
trying
Dogma
to
was a surprise.
hold on. You're trying to make it seem like it's a PlayStation only thing, and it's not. It's a third party, and it's an everybody thing. It's not just PlayStation that's
Yeah,
doing it.
Elder Scrolls
It's
did it with
everybody.
Horse Armor. You know, back on the OG. I mean, come on, that was one of the first groups of DLC coming. when
Exactly.
Elder
They did
Scrolls
it
started.
with ESO back
Yeah.
in the day when
Yeah.
ESO came out. They came out with DLC date like almost like maybe like a week after that, and they
still
came out
do
with and they still do it, and it was like just horse armor. That's all it was.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
was
But
it,
people loved it.
was that Horse Armor play to win?
I mean, no, but that's the
Oh,
thing. But that's the thing.
okay.
But that's the thing. Assassin's Creed's been doing that play to win stuff for a long time,
Well,
dude.
it
They've been
can't
doing
be
it since
okay.
Origins.
But first off, Kage wanted to say something as well. But I will throw in here I will throw this part. How can it ever be play to win with a single player game? It can't be possible. But go ahead, Akage. What was you
I
going
was just gonna say, Ronin is a multiplayer game. If you go look it up,
Oh, is it
Is
a
it
Really?
It's co-op. Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
co-op?
yes,
Thank
it's
you.
co-op.
Okay, it's
It-
co-op.
well,
No,
then-
that's still
Let
not a
me
play
say
to
this. The
win.
only
Well,
reason
so
I
is-
know, the only
Well,
reason I
so
know that
is
it's co-op.
Wolong too, though.
Yeah, but the only reason I know it's co-op is one of my friends, he bought it. He's been playing it since last night, and like he really only plays co-op games, and he asking like it's a single player game. He's like, nah, it's co-op. You can do two. So I found that out last night. But
Okay.
it's a multiplayer game.
Okay.
Vindicated. Thank you.
Well,
So no,
know,
because guess what?
I-
Helldivers
I
2
have
is the
to
same
push-
thing.
I-
Helldivers
hold on,
2
wait,
is the same thing, dude.
Early, and you didn't
will make
Helldivers
this
2
point.
did the same thing.
Well, hold on. I will make this point because the same thing was thrown at Redfall. And the reality of it
Exactly.
is that Redfall is a co-op game. It is a difference. Now, it's a multiplayer game, but it's a co-op game. It's not a play to win when it's a co-op game. And it's the same thing for a single player game as well. So,
Destiny's good for
just-
that, though.
Just don't say
I mean,
play to
Overwatch
win.
has been doing play to win for a long
Yeah,
time. They've been
they
doing
have.
play to win.
They have.
So,
Well,
so you're making it seem like it's just but you made it
No,
seem
it's
like it
more
was just a
custom now.
PlayStation game.
The first one,
You know what I'm
was,
saying?
But now
No,
it's more
like
custom.
he made it seem like it was just a PlayStation thing.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Well,
where my problem was.
He's allowed to say that because we allow.
I know
Mr.
he's allowed to
Slander
say
here.
that, but he's wrong about it.
No,
Look at him smiling.
You're wrong.
All
No,
right.
you've been wrong ever since I've been on this podcast.
Wow.
No, just,
Oh my
Hey,
just
God.
Hey, Viper, I love you, but this one's for you.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
no, that's for dark.
That's dark. That's dark state.
I know.
Anyway, let me read this super chat from Viper. He said, "The pony has returned for the slander." Indeed.
Oh,
He did. Don up in the chat, he said, "If a platform pays for exclusive access, you can't rule out their involvement."
Thank you, Don.
don't you come in here preaching, Dark. I mean, don't you come in
Okay,
here.
so if that's the rhetoric, then you can blame Xbox too for stuff that
Yes,
they do
you
like
can.
that.
Yes, you can.
You can.
I'm not ruling out Xbox for some of the shit
But-
that they do too.
But you made it seem like it was just a PlayStation thing.
I'm not
That's
ruling-
why you said it.
No,
When you said
no,
what you
I
said,
am not
it sounded
ruling
like
out
just a
any-
PlayStation thing.
No, because that's what you assume. And when
Hey,
you
Husky.
assume, you're making an ass out of you, but you ain't making an ass out of me. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's so.
I didn't assume
Why the fuck
anything
you
because you
lying?
said because you said what you said. Oh, because PlayStation. This is the reason why they're doing it is because they're putting They're not making any money from their games. Hold on. You said
Uh-huh.
that they're not making any money from their games, so that's why they're doing this, right? So you made it seem like it's only on PlayStation.
So when Sony is putting the money forth to make it an exclusive, don't you think Sony is asking them, hey, I need you to add this into there so that way we can make the money back?
It's the same thing what Xbox is doing. It's the same stuff, dude.
Duh. Yes.
I think when that game was
Hello?
Maker, I think when that game was getting developed, they wasn't thinking about that at the time.
Oh no,
Because
they
that game's been developed. for
No, they
always were thinking about that.
They
always.
Team Ninja just pumps out games like Game Mail. That's exactly what they've been doing. They've been doing that for the past couple years now. They've been doing the same type of game for the past since Neo 1. So
they need to get back to Ninja Gaiden, dude.
Right.
So we don't have that.
They won't though. That's the problem. They won't.
Ninja Gaiden unless somebody's going to pay.
Because everybody wants it, so they don't want to do it.
Right, and they're going to and that game will be hit with microtransactions. Listen, I just want to make this point, and then we got to move on. But I agree with both what everybody's been saying on the panel tonight, even what people are saying in the chat. But it is an industry problem. It's not just a PlayStation problem. As much as I would love to give PlayStation and slander, and
it's everybody.
Respect, but no, it is an industry problem. There's no doubt about it. The one difference is for me is that for when I was over here asking you guys what y'all thought about Rise of Ronin, is a game that I'll play because graphics doesn't really matter that much to me.
No,
but when you ask for $70 and then you make it exclusive, I expect more quality out of that title.
That's what we talked about about a month ago. Okay, Mega, a new IP. That 70 should not be $70.
Right.
Well, not only that, but it's also almost basically like
Ghost of Tsushima.
Like it's like Ghost of Tsushima, but the McDonald's version of it. Like,
right.
Don't get me wrong, I like McDonald's, but it's a McDonald's version of it.
Somebody compared to what Neo and Ghost of Tsushima had a baby, and
the baby looked ugly.
A little slow baby, but it's still baby.
It's a little slow baby.
Disrespectful.
But I mean,
wow, that was good, Husky. I like that one, dude. I got to phrase that.
I mean, from what I've heard about it, it's fun to play, but like you said, I don't think it's worth $70. Just graphically, like you said, K Mega.
Another one.
It's a exclusive, and it's a single player. It's co-op basically, but it's an exclusive game to one console. You would think we're gonna hit those peak, those top graphics and everything is gonna look good. That's what you're thinking, especially being you're only working or building it for one platform. So that makes me, we'll go get into the other one of the topics I want to talk about later on. But it's like $70, maybe come in at $50, $49, $49.99, $50.
$50 or $40, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You've seen that game. Y'all all seen that game. Did that game look like it could have been put on PS4?
No, PS3.
That game looked like it could have been on all platforms. It could have probably even went to Switch.
Xbox One, PS4, Switch, Xbox Series X, and PS5.
So why didn't they put it? Why don't they put it on the PS4? Since you still got so many people in the environment with PS4,
because they want you to go over to the PS5. That's why they want you to buy a PS5.
Right.
Well, I just said they're still gonna lose money because you still got a whole bunch of people over there that's still looking for new games.
The game is cooked because there's the one reason right there. It is Sony. All the wins that Sony had last gen. They make so many silly ass moves this gen. And even like with the game that you see in the gameplay of Horizon Forbidden West, beautiful game. Oh my God. Like this is my first time actually playing it in person. Yeah. Just absolutely gorgeous, right on. But
did you get to the desert yet in that?
No.
You can see the sweat coming off of her in the desert.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm
coming off of her skin and everything.
I'm seeing sweat. I'm seeing.
I'm just saying, like you can see
I
that.
mean, I'm
like,
playing on the more
For your
I'm
unwavering
playing on the
support
more.
for PlayStation.
I'm on the more superior hardware, so I see the sweat already. And you know what I'm saying? She got the little
Yeah,
rosy red cheeks. So anyway,
that's true. I mean, I mean, it's gonna look better on PC. Everything's gonna look better on PC.
But no,
I mean, shoot, Rise of the Ronin probably would look better on PC.
Well, that's my thing. Is that like, see, when Rise of the Ronin do come to PC, it's going to be about a $40 title, and that's where it should be. And that's my whole point about this is that developers have to be a little bit smarter about how they present these new titles. Like this whole thing where Sony has been trying to do this premium thing, it's backfiring because gamers are just not resonating to it. If it's not a known commodity like a God of War or something like that, they're not willing to spend that type of money. If you got this Ronin game coming out here and listen, this is Sony's fault on this. You know what I'm saying? They up the bar on graphics and things of that nature. And then when you say, well, this is our exclusive, this is the game that we want you to buy around tax time, and then it looks like this? Nah, man. And then you can go get Ghost of Tsushima for half the price, or even, you know what I'm saying, half the price, or you can even find it somewhere on sale for maybe
you can get
$25.
I think right now they have it on sale on the PlayStation Store for like $20 or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People gonna say, "Fuck Ronin, we might as well just get this."
I just want Ghost of Tsushima too. Where is Ghost of Tsushima?
I want that too. Yeah, I absolutely want that.
Well,
game
I want Ghost of Tsushima.
You know what?
Real quick, I'm ready for that.
That reason to what we talked about last week. Why Sea of Thieves is so big over on PlayStation, because it's actually a proven game.
Because they're hurting
get your money worth. You get your money's worth.
It's because they're hurting for multiplayer games, man.
Oh, I know. We said that too. That's what it is. I wish you had been here with Drunk K Mega. You would have
heard last week. Yeah.
I'm not hurting for multiplayer games because I'm a single player gamer.
We know.
I play.
We know you're hurting for multiplayer.
He'll play something with his friends. He will play something with friends that he knows. He will do that.
I'm more of an RPG guy. Like that's what I like. So it makes sense. But like my last point on the whole Rise of Ronin, there's no way this game should have been $70 at all.
Nope.
Period. This game should have been probably the way it looks and the way I seen how it plays and how the freaking the pony that you ride on in that game. This game should have been like $30 or cheap or even cheaper than that.
There's a pony in the game?
Yeah, you can ride on a horse or whatever, and it looks bro. It looks like the original.
It looks like it's constipated, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like original Xbox, like original Xbox PS2 days. PS2 days.
Okay. Thank you for adding PS2 in there.
Yeah,
right.
like that's what it looks like. It's ridiculous, and I'm just like, no, man, I'm not spending $70 on a game like that. I'll spend my $70 on Dragon's Dogma 2 because I've been waiting for that for 12 years.
I'm not falling for the okie doke. I'm not falling for the okie doke, right, Dark?
If the horse balls in Red Dead Redemption 2 look better than Rise of the Ronin,
I'll let it go.
The ass of the freaking horse looked better in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Listen, I mean, the thing of it, it's not. I don't want to roast Ronin because look, like I said, I'll play that type of game. I have no problem with that. I
plan on playing it.
Yeah, I plan on playing it.
Mr. Durant Dark is just like Rise of the Ronin looks like an iPad game.
It does. He ain't lying. He also
wrong. That was good, dude.
He's also clowning me because him and him has been clowning me about, he said Horizon Forbidden Sleep is gorgeous, but Alloy is as dead as a beach ball.
Aloy.
Come on, man.
It's a gorgeous game, but I have to agree that it is not the most fun game.
Enjoy it.
It's enjoyable, but it's not that fun. Like it's not like super fun like some other games.
I have the first Horizon Forbidden Horizon. I have the first Horizon. Yeah, Zero Dawn. I have the first one, but
I enjoy it.
God, I just couldn't really get
Bro,
into it.
it's hard. It's hard for me to go back to those games because they're
Yeah.
so
Like Death Stranding.
Oh God, Death Stranding is horrible. Jesus God.
Graphically, it looks great. Graphically, it looks amazing.
But my God,
the more that I
You gotta
played
get
that,
through
the
8
more I'm
hours
kinda
to get
like,
to the
you know
fun.
what? I might dig it, but I just couldn't stand when he tried to play. When he tried to call out of Western gamers when all his games was predicated on guns. Like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna do that. So when he brought the pew pews, then that's what like, okay, I'll be back on board with you. Yeah, but nah, bro. Every game
Why do you think he's doing another espionage type of game? Because he knew he messed up. He knew he messed up.
He knew where, and I guarantee you, DD2 will DS2 will have more gunplay. We'll have more pew pews. Watch that. But anyway,
I like the FBI one, Game Maker. That was sick. I like the FBI one, dude.
But anyway, all right. So, but let's go ahead and let's keep it moving, man. I real quick because it blew my mind watching it. And that was the trailer to the 1943, the rise of Hydra, Black Panther, Captain America.
Oh, that trailer looks so dope.
Man, listen.
Oh, that looked like a movie.
You can hate EA all you want to, right? I always will be an advocate for EA because they when they really kick in to give you a quality title, they bring it. Like they still have it in them.
And it will be at 60 frames per second because that's an EA tradition.
They know how to make games. And even with, I know that they've, from they had this little rut, but it's no different than Capcom, it's no different than Xbox, it's no different from now what Sony's going through. There's always these cycles, Bandai Namco, etc. But EA is proven that they can make high quality content because I guarantee you when we first seen
don't say Anthem.
No.
I mean, Anthem did look good.
Anthem. Bring it back.
Rest in hell. Rest in piss.
It's coming back.
Rest in piss.
Shut your fucking mouth. Anyway, so it's coming back. Anthem's coming back. But no.
Listen.
Yeah. It's never coming back, Gabe.
It's never coming back.
No, it's coming back.
It's like your hair. It's never coming back. Bro.
Oh, no. My hair grows. It patches. It grows. It grows on my face in my man region, but it just don't grow. It grows in patches on my face.
Anthem was not a bad game. It was just very confusing. No.
Anthem was an amazing game. It's just the DLC.
You know what?
Was trash.
We gonna load Anthem up, and you gonna walk me through it and show me how to have fun. Anthem.
Okay. But hold on. Yeah, it's already. It's in my PC. It's on my Xbox. It's on my PlayStation. It's ready to go.
Figures.
Anyway, but my point was that all you got to do is go back and look at Immortals of Avium. And when they brought that trailer out, I was like, "There's no way that game's gonna look like that." And the game looks better than that in person. And then if you play it on PC, oh my God, like it looks fantastic on Xbox. I'm sure it looks amazing on PlayStation. And then when
what did they do to fix it?
To fix
what? Because it's Unreal Engine.
There's actually nothing wrong.
It plays smooth. What? Go ahead.
But here's the thing: it's Unreal Engine 5. It's running at 60. It's using MetaHuman. How is it looking like that versus Immortals of Avium in terms of the
Immortals of Avium runs 60? It runs 60.
Yeah, I mean, but looking at that compared to the Matrix
other games that are coming out, right?
The Matrix demo that we had, and compared to Immortals of Avium, but compared to all the other Unreal Engine 5 games that we had before, how did they get it to that and still run it at 60 and looking like that?
Because EA.
Well, because EA got people that know how to work on games. Like that's what I'm saying. Like EA don't get enough credit when they deserve it. They do
I see
deserve the
Viper's
slander,
point. He's right.
but they deserve credit when it's due. And though it saddened me that a lot of people didn't give Immortals of Avium, especially when the game was $8 on sale.
You should have texted me when that sale was there, bro.
I did. I posted it. So yeah, but anyway, but my point is so I'm gonna go to Viper on this one. Seeing Hydra.
I saw the trailer.
Yeah,
I saw that damn trailer. Oh god,
I'm losing my mind just thinking. I'm like, man, I want that now, but let them cook. Let EA cook, because I am. And then I believe Amy Henny is working on that game,
yes.
so I'm all about it. I'm all about. I wanted Xbox to get Amy Henny, but I'm cool with that. So EA could be on their bullshit again and getting back to where they need to be. Dark, is this did the Rise of Hydra give you like this impression of like, man, I gotta get this game right now, and this is just a tech demo?
I thought you were going to Viper. You going?
No, you were going to Viper.
Yeah,
you went to Viper first.
Yeah.
You went
no,
to Viper.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Viper just interrupted again.
Poor Viper.
Viper, you my finger.
Viper the wiper.
The wipe.
He is a GRG veteran, everyone.
He's back. Anyway, go ahead, brother.
Anyway,
oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
That was Viper that time.
When I saw it, I was thinking to myself, bro, this looks better than Spider-Man 2.
Oh, man.
Man, you go get hit so hard on Twitter today, they gonna kill you.
I love the Spider-Man games. Don't get me wrong.
We know.
But let's face it. I went back to Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man Miles Morales like within the year. Within that year of them coming out. Spider-Man 2, I haven't touched since I played it the first time.
Really?
Because of the fact of all the crap that they put in there, but then also making Peter Parker so much more. I mean, I love Miles Morales way more than Peter Parker anyways, but Jesus Christ, man. I swear to God, man. This is why I left this podcast, all right? Because of this freaking bald-headed fool.
You can't get mad. The dog needs attention, man.
No, it's true. It's true. When the dog needs attention, the dog needs attention. But here's the thing. The Spider-Man 2 had so much stuff in it that just didn't feel like Spider-Man. Just didn't feel like I didn't feel like I had a great story or a great, everything going on. I mean, yes, definitely him wearing his black suit was cool, and him having the powers was cool, and you being able to play as Venom for like 2 seconds was cool. But, like 2 seconds, bro. Come on, man.
Just like that. So Sweet Baby should don't get me wrong for that one.
They should, and that's the thing. Once I got the platinum, I mean, even like you could say that about Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I wanted to go back and experience the story of those games again, just because I liked the story in those. And this one and 2, I felt like it was already Spider-Man 3, where it was just Miles Morales. Because his powers, the way that he did stuff in that game, was way better than Peter Parker. His costumes were better than Peter's. So, like, when I saw this game, I was all like, "Bro, this is gonna be sick," and it's multiplat. So now we don't have to hear on Twitter like people being like, "Why are we getting it? Why are all this dumb crap about how they're not gonna get the game or whatever." And
as it should be.
I mean, I think especially Marvel games, or even like DC games, things like that, comic book character games should be multiplat. I don't think that I honestly,
Blade.
if Spider, oh man, I want to play Blade too, man. I want to play Blade.
Xbox.
I'd rather,
You know what?
PC,
I'm
Xbox
agree with
PC.
you on that one. I
Yeah.
think that Blade should come on PlayStation 5.
Shut your
I know
mouth.
that's
and
a-
I think Spider-Man should go to Xbox.
I know it's a bad take for UK Mega, but listen, every single superhero game needs to be multiplayer. I don't give a damn. Every superhero game needs to be multiplayer. Period.
Yeah, because there's fans of the of superheroes. I mean, we're all nerds, right? I mean,
Yes.
we're all nerds. And we all have freaking posters and freaking figurines in the background. Look, Hokage, he's got freaking figurines in the background. Those pop figures, I love those things, man. You know, we all have that stuff. And to just alienate one platform just because you want to or whatever, or because, you know, whatever reason it was, I don't agree with it, especially when it comes to that type of, you know, superhero, you know, those type of games. Because I mean, it's not like they're exclusive. It's not like the movies are exclusive.
Right.
Everybody gets to watch them, right? You know, like
Yeah.
the comic books, they're not exclusive. Everybody can go out and buy one of those.
And remember,
comics.
Spider-Man was not made by Sony.
Right? It was made by
Blade-
Insomniac.
Blade was not made by Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's made by
So-
Marvel.
Exactly. So it has to be multiplayer. And here's the thing. Another thing, Indiana Jones, that was not made by Microsoft. That was made by LucasArts. So
Yeah.
I think that should be multi-plat too.
I will agree with Slim Reaper on this one. As soon as they send over Spider-Man, then we can have
Yeah,
all superhero
I
games
agree.
going
As
multiplat.
soon as they send over Spider-Man,
Until
then
then,
they should get that. Yes.
Yeah,
I
right.
No,
agree.
there's only one. I want Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 off Nintendo and
Yeah,
on
that
my
shouldn't
damn
even be-
Xbox.
Yes. I
That
agree
should not
too.
be tied to just Nintendo. That should be
I-
everybody.
I
There's no
totally
way
agree.
that should have went to
because
Nintendo.
it's a
That-
really a
yeah.
good game too. It's dope.
It is. It
Yeah.
I
is.
really
played
okay.
all the multiple Ultimate Alliances, and I was hoping they came there, but I was like, Nintendo, what?
And the same,
Huh?
with Street,
Why?
and the same with Street Fighter 5. That shouldn't have been exclusive to PlayStation. It should have been on all
PlayStation
platforms.
funded that game
It should have
for
been.
it to get, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they
no.
funded it. They
Because
funded it.
that's the thing. Even if they do fund it, it should go to all platforms because that's where they've been. They've been on all platforms before.
Mhm.
That's what you make
That's
your money.
the problem with it, you know. And that's exactly, Hokage. That's where you make your freaking money, man. Is by
But
putting
that's
things
fine.
multiplat.
Exactly.
that's
That's how
all
you
right.
get.
This
You
is
make
how
the money,
we all
and
can
we get
agree.
more games.
Exactly.
That's why we can still play Street Fighter 4. We're the only place other than PC and old PS3 where you can play Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
Right.
And we played the crap out of it, didn't we, K-Mega?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
Imagine
good
if K-Mega, imagine if Tekken 8 was only on PlayStation.
He would go get a PlayStation.
Oh,
then I would get a
he would go
PlayStation.
get a
Yeah, I would-
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would.
but- yeah, but-
He would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the whole thing, right?
Right,
It's
right.
not. It's multiplat.
No, right.
And
Yeah,
you
no,
love
they were
fighters.
smart. Yeah, because it's
So
it's selling like hotcakes now. It's the best.
But-
it's the
but
best
you-
fighter out right now.
But Tekken used to be only on PlayStation
Oh yeah,
for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember that.
yeah.
And then they went multiplat, and look at them now. They're on freaking 8. You know?
Yeah, that's like Soul Blade. Soul Calibur started with Soul Blade on the PlayStation, and then Nintendo. I mean,
No,
then
no.
Dreamcast got it.
Dreamcast, yeah.
No. It was originally called Soul Blade Viper, and it was only on the PlayStation 1, the original
Yeah, it was on
one.
the PS1. Yeah.
Then Soul
Yeah.
Calibur 2 came
Out a Dreamcast,
Yeah,
correct.
So,
And
Yeah,
that's what
everyone's like Soul
started the
Calibur
genre.
2. What's this? Where's Soul Calibur 1?
right.
Yeah, that's
right.
yeah.
It's like, what's the Soul Blade, bro?
But that's what started it all, right there.
Yeah, but go ahead, Sir X.
Thank you, Dreamcast.
Since you're already
Go ahead.
talking, but what your thoughts about this whole situation? But with the Hydra game, like, I mean, is it something?
Oh,
that,
dude, that game looks
What do you
sick.
think?
I saw Black Panther roaming the roofs, man. That's the original Black Panther.
Yeah,
With
that's his
before
dad.
Kate
That's
too.
T'Challa's dad.
That's
Yeah.
his dad.
T'Challa's grandfather.
Yeah, that's T'Challa's dad.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's not the original Black Panther, but that's T'Challa's grandfather.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, is his
yeah.
grandfather? Is that his dad?
No, that's
Yeah.
his father.
Yeah,
That's
it's
his
his
it's not
grandfather.
Yeah, it's too old. It's like 43. That's too old for T'Chaka. T'Chaka would have been, if anything, I don't even think T'Chaka's born in that time.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
he's
you
back
could
there in
be
the
right.
old
You
days.
could be right.
Because
So
it's
it's
called
the
the
grandfather.
Rise of
Okay.
Hydra. It's called the
So
Rise of Hydra. So,
then
right.
T'Chaka, and then
That makes
whatever his
sense.
grandfather's name. Yeah, whoever T'Chaka. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's
and
that's
he
why
was
we're
light
getting.
skinned too. Yeah, because T'Chaka is dark. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why if you notice in
Okay.
in the first Avengers that T'Challa knew that his father knew of Captain America.
Yeah, he can because with how the Black Panther works, you get all the information basically from previous. It's shared information.
Right.
Like it's
Right.
like a hard drive, or whatever. It's shared information. So
Who
It
everybody remembers
happens.
everything.
It
Right?
happens
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
go to the
the ancestral plane or whatever.
ancestral plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets that information. So once you get the fruit or the heart shaped herb, you take that and you absorb, or you get in tech to all the previous ancestors that have held the Black Panther mantle. So
Right,
so
'cause
he would have
when
knew
Correct.
that
Knowledge.
his previous, his grandfather fought or worked, whatever. He would have knew who Captain America was or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because that's why I
T'Challa would have.
remember when
And
Captain
that's
when,
what
when Captain
that's
America came to the island, he knew exactly where to go. He knew exactly how to enter the force field, and they greeted him like they knew him
and
when he came there.
that would explain why Siri knew how to kick ass because she took Killmonger's, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta watch
Listen, that was like a lot of folks don't get that. A lot of folks still mad at that movie. Hey,
Oh
listen, we ain't
man,
gonna get
Black
into
Panther
that.
2
But
was
listen,
cold, boy. What are you talking about?
listen, we ain't gonna get into that. But
I didn't have an issue with it. I thought I even
didn't
thought they
either.
did a really good job on
I like the second
Submariner.
They
I thought they did a
Submariner
really good
was
job on
cold.
Submariner.
It's the same situation where people don't know that Chief probably did not have his mask on before Reach.
True.
This is a prequel
True. Yeah.
to Halo, what Master Chief, where he becomes Master Chief and never takes his helmet off.
I'm hearing really good things. I'm finna binge watch it now since the last episode came out.
I might
watch
watch the second season just because.
I'm like,
There's
yeah,
not one person that's telling me that said it's bad,
Oh.
except for IGN.
Episode 4 will blow your mind, Dark. It will blow your mind.
wait.
dude. It was like-
IGN don't know shit about fucking movies or TV,
Listen.
bro. They don't know nothing.
about games either.
Yeah, they clearly don't know nothing about games.
IGN don't listen. I'm so tired of IGN. But go ahead, sir, because I want to jump in on this.
No,
Black Panther,
it's
but
all good. I just wanted to say that game looked hot. And
Yeah.
now that hopefully I'm going to be working again, that's one on my list when it comes out.
Let's go.
On my list. And I'm going to stream it. No, I'll probably get copyrighted. I ain't doing that shit.
Right. EA's fair. He ain't on copyright.
No, if I stream it, I'm probably going to stream it on Rumble. That way I won't get any problems.
Well, I'll jump in.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I remember they revealed this game with last year sometime or whatever.
Mhm.
They talked about it or whatever, and seeing this trailer, this techno, whatever you want to call it, man. I was sold before then, but seeing this, like, I don't pre-order games. I'm at the point where I'm like, hey, just let me know when it's there. You can have it. And then the fact that Corey Payton, shout out to Corey Payton, man. His voice, the accent is on point. Everything is on. Like, listen, that whole thing. He said that shield that you have, that part right there, because they showed like
Yeah.
Listen. I'm at work watching this, and I'm getting hyped. I'm like, oh. Like,
Man, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
listen, I'm like Dark said, I am a nerd to the fullest, man. I've been reading comic books since the beginning. Like, I love comic books, so much other stuff. Black Panther has been a favorite of mine well before the movies. Like, seeing this, he's getting the game, and like I said, just that's how my knowledge and stuff like that. Like, getting the game, and like I said, you got an actor who, and I saw some people talking, oh, he's not dark enough. He's such and such. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Look. That's why I didn't.
Them folk don't know about black folk, and they might be black folk themselves. They don't know about
exactly.
it.
And that's why. And I wanted to ask the dude, like, are you even black? Because we come in all shapes, color, and size. Like, my mother was darker than me, and my dad's darker than me, and the color I am. Like, listen, that doesn't mean anything.
No.
So, but I all I know is that was I didn't even respond or say anything to that person. I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna move on because I don't care. I don't care about none of that. This game
is bliss, bro.
There you go.
Is bliss.
I pray, and like I said, I give EA the benefit of the doubt. Like K Mega was saying, Jedi Survivor, the Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, even the issues they had on PC, I didn't experience any of those issues on my console. So, but those games, they looked good. The story was good. The gameplay was good. Like I said, Immortals of Aveum. That's a game I've been interested in since it dropped. Just didn't want to pull the trigger on because it was kind of a newer IP. And I wanted to see who's playing it, check it out first or whatever. But that's a game that I've been interested in since they revealed it or what have you.
Wait, it's gonna be in Game Pass soon, buddy, because it's about that time.
It was $8. It was $8. If you didn't buy that game for $8, you're a problem.
I didn't know it was for
$8. I got it for $8
the time I saw it, it was already over. Like I went to go pull the trigger, it was done. I couldn't even. It wouldn't even give it to me for $8.
The week that it was $8, it was $20 on PlayStation.
Damn.
But
I was like, motherfuckers.
This game is gonna be amazing. I hope it's gonna. I pray, like I said, I pray it's gonna be amazing, man. Like I said, I give EA the benefit of the doubt, man. But just off the strength of this
you're gonna love. You're gonna love. I think
talk.
that game is
I
think that game is gonna be co-op too.
Let that man talk.
It may have some co-op. I think it's gonna have some type of co-op elements in it.
Yeah.
Unless they do like they did kind of had the Spider-Man where you kind of jump, kind of back and forth. Maybe you may do a mission as Spider-Man or as Black Panther. Then you may do a mission as Cap or something like that. So it's very well possible. But I'm hyped for it. Just off rip, like I said, man. I'm a big Marvel fan. I love DC as well. But I'm a big Marvel fan, and Black Panther, Captain America, this whole thing, man. I'm just ready for this game. It's super exciting.
Nice.
Well, it seems like the games are going to be better than these have been as of lately.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That game made me forget about Indiana Jones when I saw that. I forgot about Indiana
because I didn't see Indiana Jones, but
it was good.
The movie sucked.
No, I'm talking about the trailer that they showed last year. That game made me forget about it. It looked good, but that game
it didn't look
water, dude.
It didn't look good.
Hold on now.
Okay, go ahead,
Robert.
Although I'm hyped for the game.
Here we go with some bullshit.
Hold on.
What you gonna say?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to burst everybody's bubble on this one because I'm hyped for it too. I'm sharing in the hype. But remember, all of this was cinematics. We have not seen gameplay. All we've seen was just the cinematics. Remember
Have you played Immortals of Aveum yet?
Yes, I've played Immortals of Aveum.
Okay, so you should know
great.
that it's that gameplay and it EA makes it work. And you know what about Jedi Fallen Order and also the last one.
But hold on a second. Hold on.
Listen, K-Mega's still reeling from Anthem, all right, man? Just let him.
I know he
Just let him.
But remember, you know how people can polish a turd, okay? So I'm just trying to.
That turd was Anthem.
That's the girl.
Oh man.
I get what you're saying.
I'm trying to bring you out of the clouds. I'm bringing you out of the clouds now. I'm bringing you back down to reality here.
Come on, man.
Just temper your expectations on this game.
Shut the hell up, man.
No, I'm serious because we are so hyped at this point. Okay, Bring it back down. Bring it back down. We had we had 3,000. Let's bring it back down to 9. Okay.
10,000.
No, I want to say
Down to 7. I ain't going no lower.
What are you talking about?
I want to say where I'm at.
K-Mega's like Spinal Tap. He's at 11 all the time. All right.
Until you prove me wrong.
Another reason I'm still hyped for this game is the fact that Amy Hennig is working on it.
I know.
She is a queen of storytelling.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still like, it's still.
If it looks like Uncharted, and if it can maintain graphical quality, and it can maintain the 60 FPS, then yes, keep the hype level up there. But I'm telling you, Unreal Engine 5 is what's really making me think that this is going to be the performance is going to take a hit, and the graphics are going to take a hit too because of Unreal Engine 5. That is what's giving me some bad vibes about this. Now, yes, they have the metahuman in there, and like I said, this is just the cinematics, and the fact that they got the cinematics looking good, I don't know. It's just
I saw gameplay in that trailer, dude.
I didn't see gameplay in that trailer. It was just cinematics. They
you
were
need
telling
to rewatch it. I saw it.
No, it was just cinematics. It was just cinematics.
I feel like Viper's just a EA hater, man.
I know,
but you know,
I got a bunch of EA games. I mean,
welcome to the Cum Zone.
Oh man.
Jesus!
You ain't getting no sponsorship anymore, K-Mega. It's over, bro.
Looks like I gotta super chat you then, huh?
I'm cooked. Anyway.
Hey, Mega, looks like I gotta give you a big super chat now, huh?
Man, man, you don't have to,
people, you need to start doing some super chat because this man needs the money off of that.
Yeah, man, I'm fighting for my damn life, man. Sir X-Men should have never got a hold of that damn... Man, oh my goodness. Man, Sir X-Men should have never got a hold of this damn sound bar.
But no, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm hyped too. I'm really hyped. The stuff looks really good. But like I said, something in the back of my head because of Unreal Engine 5.
The dollars in the back of your head.
No, yo nasty ass face is in the back of my head. But anyway,
I don't know how to take that, bro.
You know what you need to do? You need to do, Viper. You need to put that Ebony Maw gif where he's going like up there for that fool.
Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find that for my camera. Hold on, just a second.
Man, I come on, he interrupts everybody. Jesus.
Oh yes, found it. Here we go. All right. So.
Man, come on, man. We got a couple of more topics to go, man. I ain't staying late like we did last week. Come on, man.
No. You made us stay late last week.
Okay, I did. I'm sorry. I apologize. We ain't doing that tonight. I'm sober. I got
to get back to Tomb Raider.
I missed drunk K-Mega. Oh man, those were the best times.
And I was ranting about Sweet Baby. I was talking about the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? I was.
And his mic wasn't working last week. You know, he was all over the place, in and out with his voice.
Fred was in here with us, and then you know what I'm saying. And I
was saying, "Fuck that shit, I'm out."
Ham said I'm out. He asked me to put something up, and I couldn't do it. I was too lit. I couldn't do it. I was like, "Sorry, Ham, I can't do it, brother." I'll just start ranting. So.
Let's get to that next topic. Let's get to that next topic.
Okay, all right. So I mean, I'm hyped for it. I definitely want to see it. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. We got to get into what you know what I'm saying. Kage wanted to definitely talk about this, and that's the rumors about the PlayStation 5 Pro. You know what I'm saying? And so, hey, and you know what? I'm glad the Dark is here, so we can probably hear something positive about this thing, because I've heard that it was going to be better than the 4090, and then it turned down to be where it was going to be less than the that they're talking about. Like, hold on, let me go ahead and well, no, I'm gonna let y'all see this gameplay right here. But that they're saying the GTA 6 won't run 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Tech experts predict. So, Hakage, since you wanted to talk about this, and listen, we kind of alluded to it, or maybe I wanted to. I knew it was a topic probably, but I just didn't get to it. So let's go ahead and hear what your thoughts about this, man. Are you skeptical? Or are you hyped for the PlayStation 5 Pro? And do you feel that Xbox needs to bring a Pro themselves?
I'm not hyped for it at all. I'm very skeptical. I really think these mid-gen refreshes.
They get old.
They get and I say that because in one of the previous conversations we was just talking about how the developers are struggling to keep up. Like we're getting broken games on release, so we got to wait for a game to be patched, and they're barely putting the frames and getting all the frames and utilizing the current hardware that we have now. And you're working on a mid-gen refresh, and granted, you're gonna have people that's gonna, I gotta go get that, I gotta get it. For the same people, I gotta go get this to go play Call of Duty on it so I can be the first person in the lobby. Like, listen, games are barely using what they like all the features that we have on these current gen consoles now. You're doing a mid-gen refresh to add in some other stuff. You're not really increasing you're not giving us 2 terabytes in the hard drive. Like you're gonna be able to load up what 2 to 3 seconds faster in a game. Like I see no reason.
They said 0.9 seconds faster.
I see no reason to do this. I see no reason to put this out, to spend time. Just wait, work on the next gen or whatever the case may be, or whatever. Like, just it makes no sense, man. I really don't understand this whole mid-gen refresh. And like I said, same thing with Xbox. Like, I love my Series X. My Series X is awesome. It does well, but we're not getting games that are fully utilizing what the Series X can offer. Like, we may get some of it, but Starfield wasn't 30 frames per second on console. Granted, and I love Starfield. I put over 100 hours in on Starfield. I played every bit I could of Starfield, and then we'll go back once they drop the DLC. But these mid-gen refreshes, whether it's PlayStation or Xbox, I don't see a real reason as to why we're doing it. And like I said, I know some people are gonna jump right in day one, but it makes no sense to me. I feel like that's just kind of maybe not a waste of time, but I feel like you can utilize that somewhere else or refocus that somewhere else instead of bringing up something that's only gonna increase specs by a little, and we still get these 30 frames per second games that are out here or whatever the case may be. So, but that's just my 2 cents. It just really don't understand why we're doing this. Why the PS5 Pro or the mid-gen refresh for Xbox is coming.
Right. And I'm also reading about, like, it says the Pro has a high CPU frequency mode, which takes the CPU to 3.85 gigahertz, a 10% increase over the standard console, which is unlikely to have a major effect on frames per second performances. But as co-host Alexander Battaglia points out, Battaglia, thank you. I mean, I thought I did pretty good on that since I didn't know who that was. But anyway, regardless, I think I thought I said that a little bit good. You know what I'm saying? Let me be country. Let me be country and win. You know what I'm saying?
Let him be country, man. He's had enough.
Shut your ass up. Anyway, so he said,
listen.
He doesn't necessarily listen. See that, man? You should. Hey, your parents shouldn't be giving you no. You know what I'm saying? Your ancestors shouldn't be giving you no last names like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Nobody don't care about that. You know
That's the last name.
Yeah, man. I don't care, man. Your ancestors should be coming out with that. Like, my ancestors' last name is simple, Jack. Anyway, that necessarily won't be the case for all games. This really goes. It's kind of like, but there's more detail because I think that I've seen something from Jez. I also seen something from Tom Warren. also that was bringing this up, but it's been now speculated that like the one thing that everybody's kind of skeptical of is because the CPU is only getting they're still keeping the CPU. They're adding a little bit more power, things like that. They look like they're overclocking it, but the CPU is going to bottleneck a lot of things. And so I don't know, man. Let me go to you on this one, Viper. Are you skeptical as well, like Husky, or are you thinking that maybe PlayStation is going to come out and do something that's going to make the Xbox Series X look a little bit significant? I mean, insignificant. Like it's just like it's going to really kick some ass here.
So I'm gonna read off a few specs.
Okay.
For both Series X and PS5 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
So PS5 Pro, their CPU is going to be running at 3.85 gigahertz.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox Series X is already running at 3.8 gigahertz. Okay. And that's only single threaded for the Series X. The GPU for the PS5 Pro is a 60 CU, that's 60 compute units running at 2.1 gigahertz when their original GPU was a 38 compute units running at 2.3 variable clock rate, 2.33 gigahertz. And then the Xbox Series X was 52 compute units running at 1.825 gigahertz. So Microsoft originally went wide and slow in terms of their architecture for the GPU. PlayStation decided to go narrow and fast for their GPU. In terms of the CPU, Microsoft decided to go fast in the beginning, and PlayStation decided to go slow because their original CPU was running at 3.5 gigahertz. But remember, the original PlayStation 5 was variable frequencies between CPU and GPU. And so it would be that the GPU, when that would go up higher in terms of their clock speeds, the CPU would drop. When the CPU would jump up higher, the GPU would go down. And they would have variable clock speeds. The highest that the CPU would go up would be 3.5. The lowest the CPU would go down would be 3.2. So with the PlayStation 5 originally, the way that they would be able to they would work things out is that the GPU would be as high as for the GPU it'd be as high as 2.33 gigahertz and probably drop as low as 2.1 or 2.1 or 2.0 2 gigahertz. And the same was with the CPU. That would go as 3.5 to 3.2. Xbox was it was straight across the board. There was no variable frequencies. Everything was straight through. Microsoft can, at this point, if they decided they wanted to do something, they can do a firmware update on their system at this point, and their GPU can actually be bumped up to 2 gigahertz. If they bump up their, and I did the math myself, if they bump up their GPU to 2 gigahertz, and hopefully it doesn't fuck up their system, but if they did a firmware update and bump up their GPU to 2 gigahertz and their CPU to 4 gigahertz, they can actually have a much better balanced system. They can run their system a lot faster and a lot more, they can have a much more balanced 60 frames and a much more graphical output than PS5 Pro. And they didn't have to do anything they didn't have to actually give us a different system. PS5 Pro is unbalanced right now because they just added more GPU just for ray tracing. They didn't do anything more with their CPU.
Which is a resource hog. Ray tracing is a resource hog as it is.
Exactly.
Hey Viper,
Exactly.
do you
Yes,
think they gonna have to make improvement on their heat sink for that thing too?
you damn right they
Because
will.
microtransactions,
Yes.
their heat in their system is already ready for something like that. They're built for that.
It's here's the thing. Microsoft overcooled. They
They went way
overcooled it.
overboard. Yeah.
It's overdone. Like I can put my hand on top of my Series X right now. Yes, it's warm. It's not overly hot. Now the Series S, now that's overly hot. But the Series X, no, that's warm. It's not overly hot. It's like none of the games on Series X.
And it will automatically shut itself down if it gets too hot at any point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So do you think Sony's gonna readjust their heat problems with that? And the noise.
Try.
Don't forget the noise.
They're
oh
gonna try.
They would have to. They would have to.
They would have to.
They would have to. There's no way that they're gonna come out and bring that console out at that with that to be pushing the way that Viper is talking about, and then
that GPU is gonna get hot, dude.
But do you remember the PS4 Pro when that came out? You remember how that damn thing sounded like a jet engine?
Yeah.
Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Come on now. The PS5 Pro is gonna sound like a damn jet engine too. The PS5 already sounded like a jet engine when that came out, remember? So, I mean,
Husky, like, yeah.
What in the world is this system for? Because here's the thing, just like Husky said already, they cannot take full advantage of PS5 already. This system already says on the box that it can do 8K. Where the fuck is the 8K?
Man, they lied.
There is one game that they claimed.
Xbox said the same thing too. So come on now, let's be fair on
yes,
that.
and I'm a clown Xbox.
Xbox got to get cooked. Xbox got to get cooked for that too.
I'm a clown Xbox. Just hold on.
All right.
Here's the thing.
Xbox didn't say 8K though.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
They said 4K, 120.
No. Phil Spencer said 8K.
8K.
Phil Spencer said 8K. Yes, he did. But I will tell you this though. There are two games on Xbox that is actually internally doing 6K.
Oh yeah.
Ori,
that's true.
Will and the Wisp that is doing 6K 60 internally, and I'm actually seeing it on my 8K TV. There's also The Tourist that's doing 6K, but PlayStation claims that The Tourist is doing 8K internally on their machine. Now, granted, I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I can't test out The Tourist on PlayStation 5 on my 8K TV, so I don't know. Digital Foundry says it's happening. I don't know. I'll take their word for it. But I do know that there are two games that I can test out on my TV that's actually doing 6K on my TV. So Xbox is actually doing 6K on two games.
Don is saying that they're talking about 8K upscale. So
okay,
that would make sense.
Okay, they can do 8K upscale. So
okay,
all right, fine. But in terms of what Sony is claiming, what Sony was claiming with PS5, you said you could do 8K gaming. You know, you lied on that aspect. Microsoft, they also lied on that aspect of doing 8K gaming. Okay.
Well,
so
if they could do upscale, then technically, they're both.
PS4 did upscale.
They're under their quote unquote fine print is that we have one game that can do it, so we can do it.
It counts,
That's our whole thing, though. Like I agree with you. Viper. Like I agree with you. I don't agree with that, but I agree with you on that.
But,
so
I mean, my thing is this: do not give us false advertising. Do not lie to us about the capabilities of these systems, and do not say that they can do all these things when, first of all, the developers can't deliver. Because here's the thing: Didn't Microsoft say that the Series S is a 1440p 120 machine? Yeah, there's a lot of games that can do 1440p 120 on a machine, but the majority of the games can barely do 1440p 120. But a lot of them can barely do 1080p 60. Same as with PS5. It's supposed to be 4K 120 on these machines. For Series X and PS5, you can barely do 4K 60. You said 4K 120, you can barely do 4K 60. And you're barely even doing 4K 30.
So is that considered more? Is that more about the box, or is that about the developers who don't have the time?
It's both.
Okay.
It's both. Because here's the thing.
Maybe the developer, maybe the boxes can do it. It's just that developers just don't have the resources or the time.
I've seen on some lower games, and don't freak, because I have an S and I hooked it up to my 4K TV. There are some lower games that will do, I don't know if it's emulated or not, but will do 4K 30 out of the Xbox Series S. I've seen it. It shows up in my thing when it says what the game is running at. So there are not that many, but there are some games that will run that on the S. But for the true 4K, you need the X for it.
I understand that there are some games running at 4K 60
on the S.
On the S and the X, but here's the thing. If you are touting a system to do something, you damn well better make it do it. And the developers better put it that way, because that is what the system is supposedly capable of doing. And if the developers are not utilizing and optimizing the system or optimizing the game for that system, then we've got a problem.
What it is, there's so many games coming out and they're pumping out the pike so fast. I don't believe that these developers are getting enough time to really use these systems at their full potential. Right now, everything is a rat race.
No, they're just not optimizing the game. They're just not optimizing. That's the problem.
But it takes a lot of work to optimize these games.
Okay,
especially 4K games. Remember, they just recently started coming out of 1080p. If you want to know, and these systems are still fairly new.
Wait, whoa, no. They didn't just recently started coming out of 1080p. They have been doing 4K since 2016? Because they've been doing 4K since the PC. And then remember, they've been doing 4K since PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. So let's not start with this bullshit about, they just now came out of 1080p. No, they didn't.
When did they come out with the new systems that were supposed to be able to be capable of doing that, though, without any flaws? What was that, 3-4 years ago?
They were saying that the PlayStation Pro could do 8K when it first came out. So,
but we all found out later that was the
they did
4K.
They had a racer. PlayStation had an indie racer that did do 8K. Just one game, but they did. So and therefore you could say, well, they lied to me because, this particular game,
emulated 4K,
Grand Theft Auto 5. No. That game, that indie racer game, it was a top-down racer game, kind of like RC Pro-Am or something like that. It was 8K on the PlayStation Pro.
Let me pull it up. PlayStation Racer 8K.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 8K game.
Let's see. All it's saying is just the tourists. They're not pulling up there's no other game right now.
Did you put PlayStation 4 Pro?
Oh, PlayStation 4 Pro. Oh,
yeah, it's PlayStation 4 Pro. Yeah, it was a racing game. But anyway, regardless, Sir X-Man, you have anything else that you want to add to that before I go to? I was going to say Pred. Oh my goodness, Pred must be talking about me before I go to Dogma.
Hey, all black folks do not look alike, dude.
You are correct, sir. Anyway,
I was gonna say I'm not bald.
You should be.
What you trying to say?
That shag is
I'm saying like 95% of
You
this podcast is
into your high. You wait till you get into your high.
the only two people that are on here right now that aren't is me and Hokage.
That is true. That is
What are
true.
younger than us? What are you talking
You know
about?
what I'm saying? That's all right. You're right. Let us bald heads cook. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. It's a choice, right, Viper? It's a choice.
I'm not in no rush.
Shave my head.
I'm not in no rush to get no PS5 Pro. I'll grab one when everyone trades their stupid ones, trade their PS4s and PS5s in, and then I go grab one for cheap. Then I'll have a PS5. But it's not that worth an upgrade for just 10% grab. It's really not.
Well, the thing is that...
And I got a PC.
What they're doing here is, yes, they thought about this beforehand before they released the system, that they were already thinking of coming out with a pro console. So here's the thing. If you already thought about this beforehand, why didn't you bring out a much more powerful system right at the beginning? Just say,
here's the thing.
Here's the most powerful console, period. That's it. Stop.
Viper, here's the thing. Instead of working on the PS Pro, they should have been working on their online servers so they can give those people what they want over there on PlayStation, more multiplayer games. That's what they should have been working on.
That is true. That is true.
Even though Dark doesn't play multiplayer games, but still,
Dark is a dying breed over there.
Then they could have had that wonderful Spider-Man multiplayer. Then I actually would have bought a PlayStation 4.
That was a missed opportunity.
Even Dark probably would have played that multiplayer.
No, because it looked like the same shit we've been seeing from Spider-Man. That's what it looked like.
You just ruined the fun out of that game, Dark.
It did look fun.
It's just you doing all the same stuff, just you playing with friends. That's it.
Yeah. He's right. It did look like that, but I mean, it would have been fun.
It still would have been fun.
Dark, your thoughts about the PlayStation 5 Pro? Is it something that you would be interested in? And from what you've seen or heard from the specs, is it something that give me a price range? Because nobody really ever gave me a price range either. Maybe
$800.
What do you think?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna get so ridiculed and bombarded with shit on Twitter or in the comments section when this show is over. Here's the thing. If you're gonna come out with this console and it is remotely anything near what they did with the PS4 Pro, you failed. You failed.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. Because here's the thing. The PS4 Pro, when that came out, it wasn't worth it.
Wow.
There wasn't. I had one. I bought one. And then I bought a Slim because I wanted to see what the difference is between the two. I had the players, the blue with the gold on it.
Oh,
the PS4.
Yeah.
The Slim one. I love that console. I love that console. I still have that console. It's packed away somewhere, but I still have it. There was not a significant enough difference between that console, which was a Slim, and it was cheaper than the PS4 Pro. So if they go that route again, and they try to charge people $700, $800 for it, go fuck yourself.
You're going to the dark side. You're going to get you an Xbox One X now, aren't you?
I have one.
Xbox Series X.
I have one.
Wow.
I have one. Yeah. I'm
you got rid of the other one, eh? Nice.
No, I have. Dude, I've been having a Series X, Series S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo
He
Switch.
got
I have
the
the
S
old.
first. That's what he got.
Yeah, I got
The
the
S.
S first,
To
and
his
then
nephew, right? You gave it to your nephew.
I gave it to my nephew, and then I bought another S, and then I bought another Series X, and then I just kept on.
You Xbox down now, boy. Look
Listen.
at you.
Oh Lord,
I'm gonna get a PS5 Slim just because I can and I want one.
Oh man, listen to this man. This man's a damn.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying. That's how I am.
Look at
I
the
love-
picture. Look at
I
the
love
video.
video games. I love gaming. So, I wanna support all of gaming, no matter what
Hey,
it
at
is.
least you're your true you, and
So
you don't
X-Men.
flip sides. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't flip sides like some people out there.
I personally think this console, if they say what it's going to do, what it's going to be able to do, will be $700 or more.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
But if it comes out and it's only like 500, then it ain't gonna be worth it. Because if we want the technology that is going to be in that console, it's only worth it if it's gonna be that premium price. Because if it's this console is literally for the premium enthusiasts, people like me, people like whoever is out there that buys this type of stuff. But at the same time, I don't feel like PlayStation has enough games that are running on the PS5 that are like, oh my freaking god, this is next gen, right?
Look at Ronin.
There's not enough in there. And they don't have any games as of yet that are utilizing the power of what the PS5 can do. And that's the same thing on the Xbox side too. It's on both sides, and that's the problem. But I think where Xbox is kind of winning in that situation is the fact that they're not doing a mid-gen refresh. They're only keeping the Series X and Series S. That's it. That's all they're doing. They're not doing any of that other stuff. So they're winning at that moment because they don't have to do it, right?
Wait, Viper, put your hand down.
No, go ahead, Viper. What are you gonna say, man? Go ahead.
So
and then I'll finish.
The one thing that I want to ask you about is that PSSR thing, that upscaling thing that
the
they've
pisser.
got.
Did you call it the pisser?
Yeah. What about that PSSR that they've got?
What's PSSR?
It's like
It's that
PlayStation. It's PlayStation something super resolution, something like that. Yeah. Listen, these are all just. It's like when the beginning of this generation, when they were both of these companies were talking about teraflops. And what has teraflops done? Nothing. Not a damn freaking thing. So it's the same thing. It's just wording to just get people to be like, oh, we're gonna have some cool ass looking games, and it's all gonna look the same. It's all gonna look the same. And that's the problem. If they decide to say, hey, we're going to give you this box for $700, $600, and it doesn't do those things, which we're already finding out it's kind of not doing that. Just by hearing from Take-Two, who are saying, well, GTA 6 ain't going to be running at 4K 60 frames per second on the PS5 Pro.
Really?
So,
Viper, Dark, I have a question for you. It's on this subject.
Yeah.
If they're gonna charge $600 to $700, maybe even $500, like you said, how much will they drop the price to the PS4, or will they keep it still at $500?
PS5.
Bro, they're gonna keep that PS5 at $500 as long as they can.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
If they if they come out with this console, and this console is at $500, and they don't drop the price of that PS5, the original PS5, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What the hell happened?"
Right.
But if this console does come out and it's at $600, $700, they're gonna probably keep that console at $500 for a while.
That ain't gonna sell.
Yeah.
That is not gonna
Yeah,
sell.
last year. And
But they're gonna do it.
year
They're gonna
ago.
do it because here's the thing: they're gonna do it because they know that there are dumb PlayStation fanboys out there that will buy this shit.
They don't even know the games they preach about, dude. A lot of them.
It gets ridiculous, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my PlayStation. I play more on my PlayStation.
You play more than them.
But exactly, I do play more than them. I actually play games. I don't play Twitter, right? Like some of these guys I see on Twitter, I'm all like, bro, when was the last time you played a game? Because it doesn't sound like you've been playing games in a long time.
There's a lot of them out there that do more talking than playing.
Listen.
It's play Minecraft.
If you're a Call of Duty, Madden gamer, just talk about those games. Don't be talking about games that we're playing.
At least they gaming, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, at least they're gaming. At least they're gaming. But don't be coming at us because we're playing all these other games, right? You're just playing these hoe games. That's what I call them.
He said these thought games
because they get passed around to everybody. They get passed around to everybody.
Damn,
Listen,
I miss him so much, dude.
listen. These PlayStation pony gamers are just gonna eat this shit up. When this console comes out, they're gonna be like, bro, I got a PS5 Pro. I did this. I did la 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 la. Right?
I got the most competent, powerful console.
And then we're gonna come to find out they never even bought it. They never even thought about buying it. They just talking. That's all. That's all they do. They just talk. They don't actually get into, because I mean, from what I've seen for this console, it looks impressive on paper. But that's the thing. What do we know about looking impressive on paper?
You don't want to have paper around that hot ass console coming out, dude. It could burn.
I mean, we know what when they say, "Oh, it looks good on paper," but when it's executed, it ain't shit. So that's where I'm at with that, because of the fact that we got burned on the PS4 Pro, man. We got burned on the PS4 Pro. We're being burned right now with the PS5 not being able to run. Like, I mean, look at, I'm loving Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay, I love that game. It's awesome. But I will admit, and I will tell you straight up, when that game came out, day one, it looked like shit.
Damn.
It looked like, even at the graphic fidelity, when it was on the graphics, just not performance, but like just graphics, because they have it where they have performance and then they have graphics or whatever. Mm-hmm. And graphics even still look blurry. The textures didn't look very good. Like it still looked, like Final Fantasy, but it didn't look like Remake. When Remake came out, that looked phenomenal, and then when they did the upgrade to the PS5, it looked great. But with this, they dropped the ball, and then then now the people are like, oh, we're gonna get a PS5 Pro. This is why we need a PS5 Pro. But then they updated the game just I think yesterday or the day before, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looks great now. What the fuck happened in the beginning? What happened? It's the developers. Well, it's probably not the devs. It's more the publisher trying to push these games out before they're completely ready. That's the problem. And then that's why we don't get games that are pushing the power of these consoles.
Said that today, didn't I? Didn't I, Dark?
Yeah, you said it. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's wild. It's wild, man. And I don't understand why people are like, "Oh, I want to see what the PS5 Pro does." But guess what? It's probably not going to do anything that the PS4 Pro did for the freaking PS4. I will eat my words if it comes out and it freaking is
You know I'm mocking
amazing
you,
looking.
right, Husky? I'm mocking you. You're looking at your watch. I'm looking at mine too.
But nobody can see you though.
Yeah, I'm on the camera.
Yeah, but you was faded back, and so you was invisible.
I
Yeah, no
couldn't
one
see
can
it.
see you. Yeah.
I was watching my watch too.
Are you trying to tell me to hurry up?
No, I think Husky got something to say.
No. I was just drinking water. I don't want...
So
I mean, you did check your. You were like
You
this
just
for
like the watch, yeah. You weren't looking at it.
kind of.
Yeah,
He kind of did that.
We got
He kind of did that Halo screen peek.
We
You know,
got
he's all like,
30 minutes left, and then we getting the hell out of here.
Oh,
We ain't
now
doing
he
last
wants to
week.
roll today. What's the?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So Sober Mega don't play. We got to go anyway. So
Hey, you kept us till like midnight last week.
I kept us until like 12.
Past midnight.
Yeah, past midnight. I was outrageous.
but yeah,
Go ahead.
but K Mega, yeah, I did watch that the thing that you have up there about Mantis Burn Racing. I did look at the video. Yeah, but it wasn't 8K.
Yeah,
It was just 4K 60.
that's why I posted it up there. But see, and this is again, this could be some shit because where I got that information from was a PlayStation guy, and so I was like, oh, okay, so they got a game, and see again, all they do is lie. All the stands do is just lie.
They were that game does run at 8K, but
I was looking it up while you guys talking. Yeah, and
No. The Tourist is running at 8K.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the PlayStation 4 game that was a racer. It was on podcasts. It was even on oh my god, it was on like more higher reparable podcast where they were even talking about the 4K. But I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's 8K. So, and then come to find out, and I was looking at it. So, you know what I'm saying, Blade, and if I'm wrong about something, I'll go ahead and I'll post it. But
that game, I think, ran at like 4K upscaled.
Maybe did well. I was looking for upscaled 8K, and then there was nothing.
No,
there.
I mean it was upscaled to 4K.
Yeah, it was upscaled to 4K 60. So
yeah.
A lot of games that was on PS4 Pro, they had that there was that 1440p, and then they were upscaled to 4K. Yeah. Now stuff that's on PS5 right now, the only game that's running at 8K internally is the Tourist, because that originally was an 1080p/720p game on the Switch. And so you could easily bump that up to 8K because it was a very low resolution game. It's something like Minecraft can easily be 8K on the PS5 or Series X.
The normal person isn't going to see those types of things. They may see frame rate. They'll see frame rate. They'll see things like that. But 8K, like the 8K stuff, they're really not going to see it unless they have the TV to really. You
got to have the TV on the monitor, and then at that point, and that's the whole point that goes by what you were saying was about how many of those PlayStation gamers are willing to go ahead and want to buy the PlayStation Pro.
They're not going to do it
if they don't have a TV that could give them what it's going to be.
Bro, they don't even buy games. You think they're going to buy this PS5 Pro?
No, they're not. That's the point. Anyway.
I buy the games. I'm the one that's supporting these devs, and then they're not. They're like, oh, I'm supporting these devs. No, you're not, because clearly I've never seen you play games.
Jesus Christ.
You ponies out there, he buys games on Xbox and PlayStation. True gamer. Ain't that right,
on Nintendo Switch.
See, I buy the games on Xbox and Steam.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
I got it on Xbox and Steam too.
But that's what you prefer, right? You prefer Xbox and play PC, so there's nothing wrong with that. I have a problem with these gamers who are like, oh well, I'm playing on PlayStation. I only play on PlayStation, but then they go out and they never buy these freaking games.
Right.
They didn't even support foam stars, dude.
They
Come
don't.
on.
Yeah, they don't support these games.
And that was,
They didn't
that was
even.
on,
They didn't even support Helldivers 2 on freaking PlayStation.
60 to
All those numbers came from the freaking PC.
Yeah, that's me. Because
Came
since
from PC.
I like buying PlayStation games on PC now, so sue me. Thank you,
Yep.
you, Sony. Keep them coming.
Yep, bringing a
and-
PC
and
because
I'll
I
buy
buy them on Steam too. Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
buy
So
all the
Ghost of
PlayStation games on
Tsushima's
Steam.
next.
But then they
Horizon
sit
is
here and they
next.
go, oh, look at Helldivers. Look at Helldivers 2. It's
they're right
it's
about
making so much money right now. Yeah, that's not because of you or
Damn.
or because of the PlayStation community. It's because of the PC community who is all like, we like this
welcome.
stuff. We like
You're
games like
You're welcome,
this.
Stan.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And Helldivers
Hey,
1 was on PC as well.
Yeah, and
originally.
I got the
Yeah,
first
so-
Helldivers on PC, and I got
Hey,
that for
Dark.
cheap.
How long do you think it's going to be before Helldivers 2 comes to Xbox?
It won't.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
I think
Dark
it's coming.
said it's
Yeah,
coming.
it's coming.
I think it's coming.
No.
I give it about 2 years. It's coming.
The first one didn't come to Xbox. I don't think the second one's coming.
This is a different animal.
Arrowhead hasn't been bought by PlayStation yet, so
No.
I think it has a good chance to come to Xbox.
And Sony's over here.
If they
holding on to their
buy
money.
if PlayStation buys them, then yeah, you probably never gonna see it.
They still got to pay for Bungie.
No, they're not paying for
Like
Bungie.
that's
They're-
crazy. They're still.
No, they're-
they
No,
didn't
they-
buy Dungeon. They still got to pay for Dungeon. They don't.
Nope.
own-
They
No,
still got to
they-
pay
no,
for Bungie.
They said no. They said they were done paying for Bungie.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No,
they're
they're
not. They're still
not.
paying for them. Yeah.
Oh,
And people are like, well, where's the Bungie games? Where's the games like this? Well, if you go out there and freaking buy these games, then then you'll get a Bungie game. But no, you're not.
You're not
So,
buying the
what
multiplayer
do you
game.
expect?
You gotta buy the games, and it's sad. Like, and it's really sad, man. It's like, and I get why we have exclusives, but it's like at this point, you really gotta look at, does your game or do these exclusive, like, do we need these exclusives? Like, do we need to make this game exclusive to your platform and only your platform? Like, how much money are you actually paying me to compensate me for missing out on sales that this game can make? Like we were talking about earlier, like superhero games. Spider-Man is a known property. Property. It's not, granted, it does well on PlayStation. And I think now I will say Spider-Man 2 hasn't broke even yet from what I last I heard. But imagine if you went ahead and added Xbox and PC to that. Just release it across the board. You know how much money you would make? Because everybody's gonna buy that game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna buy it, and you're gonna have the people who's gonna love it so much, they're gonna buy it on multiple platforms. You're gonna have that guy that buys it on PC. You're gonna have that guy that buys it on or a woman that buys it on console. You know what I'm saying? So
I know plenty of people who will buy it multiple times.
yes.
Mhm.
Like they will
They
buy
do it now.
buy it day one on one platform. Then hey, it's on this platform on sale. I can't pass this up. I love this game. I want to play it again. Let me go and buy it again. Like, it's people that do that all the time. And once again, I understand you need exclusives to have unique experiences on your platform, your console. But like when it comes to superhero games like that, put them everywhere. Like you said. But
You know it's
the
sad
thing-
when you
the
got
thing
more
is-
Xbox people buying Helldivers on PC. Really, there are more Xbox gamers on PC playing Helldivers than there are that PlayStation bought it.
I think
Yeah.
That's sad.
I think a lot of us are gonna no longer be bots. I think I know I'm gonna be kicked out of the Xbox community really soon, where I'm gonna say something very controversial.
When don't you say something controversial?
Okay.
I've been here for a minute, and you
wake up. You wake up to a sign that says controversy on your wall.
All right, so we're going to get into this last topic.
You doing that Prince controversy?
But no, exclusives.
Pitch controversy. Just
My whole thing.
But the
Go ahead.
exclusives,
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
exclusives are I honestly think that Halo, Gears,
Shut
Forza,
your mouth. Shut your mouth.
God of War,
Shut your mouth.
Ratchet and Clank, they need to all be multi-platform. Every
You know what?
last
You shut your
Okay.
damn
All right.
mouth.
So
Throw
this
the
is
Last
good.
of Us in there. Throw
Throw
the
his
Last
ass off
in
the
there.
hold
show.
on.
Throw his ass off the show.
Wait. This is a good segue because
I think they
well,
all.
hold on, Viper. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is a good segue because we're going to the last topic, and so you can
Okay.
hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Mhm.
But I had to go ahead and I had to correct Chris Coleman here because he's over here, saying fudging the numbers. He was like, Helldivers 2 PC sales were 57%, MPD in Europe sales was number one. Okay, this is where it shows you right there. Helldivers 2 in the US, best-selling game of the year so far, with nearly 60% of sales on PC. So now, if you want to say because it says nearly 60% and want to say 57, that's fine. But when you're comparing Europe number one sales to United States sales, you are misleading the people with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But
Stop.
But he also sounds like one of them ponies that are on Twitter. That,
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a stan. He's a stan.
listen,
Stan. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right.
exclusives to me only really matter when the console first drops.
I can see that.
Because once we get into the generation, people are already set into what they want to play on.
Oh, speaking of Helldivers,
Everybody's already set into what they, at least us hardcore. I don't know about the casuals. The casuals do whatever the hell they want. But us hardcore, we're already set into the ecosystem.
Mhm.
And that's where I feel like exclusives matter the most. Once we get into later on in the generation, that's when I'm like, yeah, I could see some of these games going to elsewhere because they're not making any money right now. They're not making any, like Demon Souls. That game's not making any money right now. That game could go to PC. That game could go to...
And they would eat it up.
Yeah, they would eat it up.
Well, here's the thing. When you have a certain ecosystem, okay, I think it should be that you make the best console, make your system be able to run the game the best way that it can. You build your ecosystem the best way that you can possibly build it. And if the developers develop the game the best way and utilize the box to the best of its ability and have all the games multi-plat, it's based off of the ecosystem, based off of the power of the box. That's how it should be. Have all the games everywhere, and people choose which box they want to go to and have everything cross-platform.
No.
And I think that's how it should be.
No. Here's an analogy for that. That's like giving your girlfriend your prized sports car and tell her go take it. You don't let them drive your prized sports car. Xbox has prized games that are signature for their console. They need to stay exactly where they are and they shouldn't move. Sony needs to keep their prize games over there.
So this is
unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen where they're going to keep those games tied to the Xbox. I also don't think that PlayStation.
Well, if that's the case, give me a God of War. Give me a God of War. I love to play that on my
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. God of War should be everywhere. Halo should be everywhere. Ratchet and Clank everywhere. Sly Cooper everywhere. Fable everywhere.
So we should have Gran Turismo over here.
Yes. Forza everywhere. Let everybody get access to it. If these developers and these publishers want money, give it to everybody. If you don't want to split up the fan base, let everybody play.
All right.
When we all play, come on.
Let me ask this question to you guys. All right, so pretty much because this is regarding Xbox right now, and this and, you know what I'm saying, and this is kind of like, you know, like I said, we getting involved into it. So there's this indie game that's coming out. It's called Intira, Last Song, and it will be delaying
Tara or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, wwhatever.
I just heard about that today.
Last Song. Okay, can I finish, please? Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to finish this so we can get the hell out of here. Stop fucking interrupting me. All right, so we'll be delaying the Xbox version, and the sequel to Quantum Error will not have an Xbox version again, because the first game isn't coming to Xbox. Some feel Xbox adding games to other platforms is having is making the Xbox version looks less attractive. And because of what you're kind of alluding to, Viper and others, is that the more that Xbox keep on trying to attract to put their games on other platforms, the more that these developers will look at Xbox as a second-rate console. Now, I'm finna go to you on this one first, Sir X-Man. Do you believe that? And
Nope. This is what I. Go ahead.
No. And
This is what I think.
And do you think exclusives still matter at this point?
Yeah, exclusives still matter to me. Okay. And this is what I say to that developer. If you want to do the Blue Disc special that happened years ago with Titanfall 2, go ahead. Go to PlayStation and put it out first. And then you try to bring it to Xbox later on. See if anybody pays attention to your games. Because if you notice, they don't buy games over there. The casuals don't buy them. So when you lose your money over there, I'm being real, don't come crying to us to try to pay your game. Don't do it. And then you'll see the repercussions of leaving us out when actually Microsoft help you develop this game as an indie. So don't cry. Go over there and reap what you sow. That's it. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. Because you know what's going to happen, K-Mega. They're not going to buy that game.
No, they're not going to buy it. They didn't buy Quantum Error, and he's still doubling down and putting this game on, making a sequel. And
they left Cliffy B hanging in the wind, and you've played that Lawbreakers, and you actually kind of liked it.
I liked Lawbreakers. I was like, man, that should be played anywhere. So you're absolutely right.
That makes sense. You like Anthem, so it makes sense.
Oh my God.
I hope you enjoy that.
I actually like Anthem. I just had a story I had a problem with the town, dude.
No, I had a problem with the fact that
K-Mega likes wonky flying. That's what it is.
No, I had a problem with the fact that the thing wasn't seamless. The fact that you had to load from this spot to this spot to this spot. No, it should have been a whole seamless thing from one area to the next. It shouldn't have been this long ass loading sequence from the big city to each different mission that you had to go.
Right, because I got lost in the city. I thought it was here, but now it's not here, and I'm totally lost when I want to do my outfits and talk to the people. That's where I got lost.
But that was in the city.
Right.
You did missions outside the city because it was too dangerous to do anything else outside the city, and you did your communicating, your outfits, your developing your mechs and all that stuff within the city. And the more that you progressed, the more the city expanded.
It just confused me a lot. That's all.
Anthem should have been done on this generation where it should have been a seamless thing. But let's keep on going with the topic.
All right, that was my opinion. I'm shutting up. Everybody preach your truth.
Okay. All right. So Hakage, your thoughts, man. Like, I mean, do you feel that Xbox is selling themselves short by putting these games on other platforms? Because it's just like, you know, I you know what I'm saying? It just, to me, I don't think that it's that big of a deal, but for some, it feels like this is. And then when you got things like this where a developer will kind of play into it to get attention for a game that mostly nobody will give a damn about like that, unless it's something that they really want. I think that they're playing onto it, but the way that the optics are, it looks like that this is the strategy that more devs is going to do. Do you think that this is hurting Xbox, or do you think that this is just one of these things that is kind of like the norm now?
So I do think it's hurting in the long run. where you're getting, we're starting to see, and I'm not talking about the smaller games, like like the ones they just had, the Monster Hunter story, ones that skip, and though I'm not talking about those, but as an indie developer, you know what I'm saying, you want to try to put your games everywhere, so so everyone can play them, and the fact that you're skipping a whole console.
Well, they're delaying it. They're kind of doing the Baldur's Gate thing, and but
so and is that because of the parity clause that Xbox has?
They didn't give an explanation. They just said they wanted to just make the game the best that they can, and so they're going to prioritize on PC and PlayStation and Xbox later on at some point.
And okay, so let me say this: that whole that's Xbox fault when it comes to I've never been a fan of that parity clause thing that they have. Like it needs to be on both. Listen, and granted, I get it. I don't have an S person. Like I bought an S for my kids, but all my kids play are the sports games, Call of Duty and Fortnite. So I got an S for them. I got the X, but I don't like the whole parody thing where you making I think it's causing some games to skip. Like I said, we didn't get Baldur's Gate possibly could have released the same time that it did on PlayStation last year. Had we did not had that parody clause in effect. Right. But as far as games, as far as Xbox putting their games on other platforms, I'm kind of with X-Men on some of that. Those tried and true original Xbox games, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get you want to put them over, or you want more people to play them. But it's some. It just could be because it's been the Xbox title, but it won't sit right with me being able to play Halo with a PlayStation controller. So and once again, times are changing, things are stuff, but it's like you do have to look at it like you're giving everyone your stuff, and granted, you're still making money every other place. You're still doing whatever. Like I think Microsoft helps PlayStation with their servers. It's other stuff that they do, that you're getting money from and all that stuff. But you then begin to look at people, on the outside. People start looking like, well, if you're giving all your games to someone else, once again, what's the use of me getting your console? What's the use of me buying into your system? I can just, like I said, I can build a PC if necessary and still get all those games. What's the use of me actually still getting your console? So it's a lot of stuff to look at when you talk about that. It's a whole deep conversation. I think it is, because it's not just simple of, hey, let's put all our games on this platform. Let's move all our big games over there. Let's not move all our big games. But for me, I'm akin to, if you're giving me, like I said, if you're gonna give you this, you got to give me something back. Like, so if I'm giving you Gears, hey, give me Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it doesn't necessarily have to. You don't have to give me I'm not asking for the brand new Uncharted. I'm not asking if you don't got to give me that. Give me the Uncharted collection. Let me put the Uncharted collection on Xbox. Let me see if it sells. Let's do that, and I'll give you the Gears collection. I'll give you Gears Ultimate or whatever. Like, we'll trade game for game. They've been out for so long. Why not? Why not do that instead of just giving, as some of the older folks will say, that giving your goodies out to everybody, and you're not getting nothing back. You know what I'm saying?
Them whole games, bro. Them whole games.
Know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You done gave, like I said, what's the use of giving the man? The man ain't gonna buy the cow if he can get the milk for free.
That's it. I know I've heard that before.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, the games they put out now, like Pentiment, Sea of Thieves, fine with those. Those are fine. Like even if you're going for you want to add, you want to send Redfall or something else over that some of those may be fine. But if you're like I said, you want to keep those, you want to have some unique experiences only on your console. Do that because right now Nintendo does it. Like Viper was saying earlier, Nintendo keeps their stuff to themselves. Like, but granted, Nintendo does move to the beat of their own drum. Nintendo do whatever they want to do, and people still go buy it because it's Nintendo. But like it's PlayStation. They keep their stuff tight to the vest. They not about to give you God of War. You know what I'm saying? We're not about to get. Hell, I'll take Horizon. You know what I'm saying? Put Halo on. You know what I'm saying? Let people play those games. Like, but they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Dark did mention. I know you mentioned it last time, but like, I would love to see Helldivers 2 on Xbox. I know plenty of Xbox players that would love that game.
Right.
Like I have friends right now. Like, man, I logged on my Xbox the other day. Man, where you been? My bad, man. I've been playing Helldivers.
I mean,
like,
that's the gameplay I got going right now. It's Helldivers.
Yeah. And it's such a fun game. It is an amazing game. And I hate that more people can't play that. Same thing with Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush was an amazing game. It's an amazing game. And I hate that it's not, people on PlayStation aren't, from the looks of it, it's not selling.
It's not selling.
It's a fun game. It is a fun game. It's a really good game. And you're missing out on it. And like I said, and it's like, but I digress. But like I was saying, it's a real rocky road. You trying to decide what you're gonna put, if you're gonna put something on there, if you're not, if you're gonna keep everything. You know what I'm saying. Eventually, it all comes down to money. What you're willing, what you feel like you want to get, or what you feel like hey, we're missing out on money. Let's just go ahead and put everything on there. So, but
I thought those Twitter trolls said they can't wait to play Hi-Fi Rush. What happened?
I mean, they
there was only like maybe, bro. I only saw maybe like 2 people who bought it on PlayStation.
Wow.
I seen
out of all those ones who were like talking shit.
Yeah, no, I seen about maybe 20 people show gameplay of it or whatever on Twitter. But
you can get gameplay from anywhere.
You have more followers than I do, so
yeah, but
you're gonna see more.
But again, it's not in the abundance. I mean, we could just tell by the sales that it didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, Sea of Thieves shocked the hell out of me for being that was outdoing every other PlayStation game that was coming out.
Oh, I knew it was going to do big. I told you last week why I knew it was going to do big.
Yeah, go ahead.
They starve for freaking multiplayer, man.
Right.
It's a proven game. But it's also a proven game. That's what I said last week. It's been out, 6-7 years. It's a proven title that people play continuously with all the upgrades and everything like that. It's a proven title and it's addictive. We got 30 million people playing it over on Xbox. So they knew about it. Even the casuals knew about Sea of Thieves and was wondering and watching gameplay of it. So a lot more people knew about Sea of Thieves. That's why we talked about earlier. You can't have a game come out at $70 if it's not proven. Sea of Thieves is proven. And it's a $70 game selling on PlayStation.
Is it
and
70?
it's not a crappy Assassin's Creed pirate game.
Oh.
Pardon me?
It's not a crappy Assassin's Creed.
Hey, Skull and Bones is not bad.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones is not bad.
It's not. It's not.
K Mega, you like the most mediocre shit, bro.
I want to jump in on this one. It's not. It's not bad. It is not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not worth. Let me say this. I also say this. It's not worth $70.
$70.
There you go. That's probably why it didn't sell.
It's not bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you catch it on sale for $30, maybe $40.
Oh yeah, get that.
Oh yeah, definitely pick it up.
But that game had DLC too.
Oh yeah, it's a continuous game.
Bro, that thing was riddled with microtransactions day one.
Oh yeah,
it
was. But that's why that's why
and the premium version of it is 120.
Right, I got the premium version.
And that's not even the shut up edition.
That is the shut up edition.
That is the shut up edition. Yeah.
It's a shut up edition to buy the game, but it ain't the shut up edition with the microtransactions.
Well, that's why you need to be smart and to get those services. You know what I'm saying? You get the premium.
Like I said,
so anyway,
K-Mega learned this lesson with Battlefield 2042.
I will not ever buy Battlefield.
But now it's perfect.
Unless
let's get to me so then we can get the hell out of here.
Well, we got to get Viper too, so we'll get to you and then we'll let Viper close us out.
Okay.
But, because I agree. You got to get out of here.
Man.
So your thoughts, man? Is this hurting Xbox? I mean, a lot of people. I mean, perception is whatever. And Xbox always have the worst perception.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in.
And
I'm
the doom
still a
and
piece
gloom
of garbage.
and all that other crazy shit. So it's one of those things to me. I just, what your thoughts?
Here's the thing. The thing, and I'm gonna get so much hate for this too, because I know there's gonna be Xbox fans in the chat and probably even on this panel, like, you motherfucker. But Xbox has been moving more and more towards being more PC for a long time now. And developers are seeing that. And they're thinking to themselves, oh, well, we can wait to put this on Xbox. Because, Microsoft's moving, And the problem with that is that you're alienating a fan base that don't want to go to PC. For the most part. There are some that will. You're also alienating a fan base that doesn't want to play on PlayStation. And we know those who are completely unwilling to go to PlayStation and play a game. I'm sure if there was a game on PlayStation that Viper wanted to play, I'm sure he would find some way to freaking play it. Even if he didn't buy a PlayStation, he would still find a way to play it. But some of these guys aren't willing to go and do that. So you are alienating a fan base that could potentially bring you in some money when you're doing that kind of stuff. I even thought the same thing when they did that with Baldur's Gate 3, because I saw so many freaking so many ponies there. They were like, "Oh, bro, fucking PS5 has Baldur's Gate 3. It ain't even coming to Xbox." And then guess what? It came to Xbox in December of that year. Like we all said it was coming. Yep. We all said it.
And it sold like hotcakes.
Exactly, and it sold like hotcakes. I saw so many people playing it even in December when it came out on Xbox. I saw so many people playing it, of course, when it was on PC. When PlayStation had it, I didn't see any of you motherfuckers out there.
You said that. You said you were the only one of your friends.
I was like the only one, bro. I was the only one. I'm all like, are you kidding me? You're missing out on a great game. And that
game of the year.
And some of these guys, I think to myself, you guys talk about buying your games, and I'm not talking about the Jay Barrys out there, and I'm not talking about the personas out there, because I know those guys. Those guys play games. Those guys play games that I don't even want to touch. Those guys play games, man, and I know that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who are out here who are like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna play this game when it comes out," and then they never talk about it, they say anything, they never do anything about it, they never actually play it or whatever. They're just
trash
talking, right? They're just talking, and that's the problem I think PlayStation has with games like that. But with this game, they are really trying to piss off some people, aren't they? With this, especially in the beginning, when they announced it, they were like, "Oh yeah, this isn't coming to Xbox."
Yeah,
and people were like, "What? This looks like a multiplat."
And
Actually, the game doesn't even look that
bad.
great.
Well, yeah, it's an indie game.
It doesn't
look
but
bad.
it doesn't look like something that would be an exclusive to a
Right,
console, right?
Right.
You know,
yeah.
it doesn't look like something that it's like the same thing with Rise of the Ronin. It don't look like it would be exclusive to a freaking console.
Right.
It looked like it would be on a freaking
Steam.
back alley of freaking Skid Row, man. That's what that game looks like.
It would be a Steam low level game. Yeah, a Steam low level game, right?
Steam, it looked like a game that went to Game Pass. No, I'm just
okay, man. And Game Pass is killing it right now. So
I can't wait to play the Quarry, dude.
It's a good game. It's a good game. I think the Quarry is really good, but I don't think it was worth the money that when it came out. It wasn't worth it. But
how much they charged for it when it came out? Just curious.
60?
They charged 7. Was it 60? I think it was 60.
It was
wasn't it?
60.
Yeah, it was 60 when it came out.
70, yeah,
It wasn't full price, but I think even at 60, it was kind of like you guys could have put it out there for like 40 or 50. It would have been.
Oh, okay.
Would have sold more.
And don't forget, there was 2 different versions too.
That's
Oh,
true.
wow.
There was. Yeah, there was like an $80 version. And there was like a $60 version or something. But with this game, they're just, it's almost like that when Battlefield, what was that one Battlefield that came out? It wasn't 2042. I think it was like
Hardline.
Was it Hardline? No, it wasn't
Battlefield 5.
I think it was 5 when they were like, you don't like it? You don't like it?
Oh yeah,
you don't like it? Then you're gonna then just take it, basically,
Because it wasn't that much different from Battlefield 1. That's the problem.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was
a great game too.
And
yeah, both of them were.
With this game, it's like they basically were like, they almost kind of had to backtrack because they realized, oh shoot, we messed up by saying, oh, we're not gonna have it on Xbox. They had to backtrack and be like, oh, well, it might come to Xbox at a later date, basically.
Too late. The word's out there. You done burnt yourself.
Yeah, it's
too
late. Exactly, it's too late. You already burned yourself. So I think, and plus, I didn't even know anything. I don't think anybody knew anything about this game until a couple days ago. No one even heard of it.
Like this is the gameplay right here.
No one even heard of it before.
Oh, you got it showing right now, Kid Mega?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's basically it's like a Souls-like. Yeah, it's like a Souls-like game. Like, I mean, like unless a game like that, unless you have something special about it, like Liza P. Liza P was a special game.
Yeah, Liza P is great.
Because
it was hard.
Even though it was a Souls-like game, it had elements that made it unique. Compared to a game like this, where I'm looking at it right now and I'm like thinking to myself, it doesn't look like it has anything unique to it, except for maybe the art style. So I don't know, man. I think they're already in the realm of just not getting a lot of people to play that game.
Oh yeah,
already
they cooked themselves. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Viper.
Sad to see.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. I mean, because the game is still going to come, but then it needs.
Who's going to care?
Yeah,
exactly. Who's going to care?
But who's going to care?
I almost guarantee you, when this game comes out, people are going to be like, "Oh, that game came out already."
Right. Yeah,
it came out
because I would play it. I would give it some run. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look bad. It look like I could give some run. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, again, when you do that, that just puts a bad taste in my mouth. But Viper, go ahead and close this out, brother. Your thoughts, man? Is this type of stuff and you seeing the gameplay of this game, and then there's other games. But do you think that this type of stuff hurts Xbox in the long run? Because a lot of people just keep adding on to the speculation. It's just like what Hokage said about Monster Hunter Stories, a little title like that, but it's blown up to oh my god.
Yep, it's doing it again. We can't hear you.
Oh, okay. So regardless, is this a bad situation?
Jujutsu Kaisen on him.
So I look at this
Turn
as
the game down, man.
these are developers slash publishers that are fanboying and console warring, and I don't like it. I think that if you're going to develop games and you're going to bring it out on multiple consoles, you're going to bring it out all at the same time. Don't don't go out here and say, "Oh, we're going to just bring it out on PC and PlayStation now and then we'll wait for Xbox later." No. How about this? Bring it out on PC first and then you optimize it for the consoles later because you develop your games on PC anyway, right? You develop your games on a PC in the first place. So why are you prioritizing the PlayStation first? Don't give me no bullshit answer about the fact that, oh, it's the leading console. Don't give me that bullshit. Unless Sony has given you the bag, don't tell me that, oh, they're the leading console. We're gonna give it out to them first, and then we'll give it to Xbox later on. Because if PlayStation gave you the bag, then you can't. Then you're not allowed to mention Xbox later. You're not allowed to mention Xbox at all if PlayStation gave you the bag. So you're console warring right now because of the fact that you basically want to you just don't like Xbox. So PlayStation didn't give you any money. You just doing this on your own. So release it on PC first. Take the time to optimize it for both consoles and then release it on both consoles. Don't say shit. Don't have the bad PR and release it on the consoles later. Okay? Because right now, you're getting your bad press. Now, people are going to say, well, you're going to screw over the Xbox fan base? Fuck you. We're not buying it. Your game looks like shit anyway. Because throughout this whole time while you were playing this and everybody else was talking, I was on my Steam Deck downloading all my my new games that I just bought. So I didn't give a shit because your game looks like crap. So I'm like, I wasn't gonna buy it. This Enotria last song, uh, looks like shit to me. I've never heard of it. Yeah, you got the bad press got you some press, but ain't nobody on Xbox gonna buy it now. So it goes back to what I said before. Every single game needs to be multiplat. Every single game needs to be multiplat, no matter what it is. And if you're gonna console war, and if you're gonna fanboy over a specific plastic box, you're going to fail as a company, as a business, and you're gonna look stupid. Because the fact is that you're gonna base your life and your livelihood over which corporation you want to base your existence on. And now, if that company fails in the end, that means you failed in the end. So it's better to say that, hey, I'm going to be where everybody is playing. I'm going to say, hey, forget about just being on one side. I'm going to be on all sides. I'm going to say Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam. I'm going to be everywhere. And then if one console fails, that's fine. One console failed. That means I've got other avenues to go and sell my game. Same as with Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. If my console is failing, at least I put my games other places. That way that if my console did fail, at least I'm still selling my software, so that's fine. My console failed, I'm still going third party, and I'm still selling and I'm still making money. So I will not be able to lose the money and I still will not get out of the game. That's the whole point of everybody gets to play the games. People need to people need to stop thinking about, oh, this stuff needs to be exclusive. Exclusivity has now gone out the window. Times have changed. I understand exclusivity brings the identity to the platform, but the platforms have now evolved. We are now going into a new era, and yes, I know Halo is the identity of Xbox, but Xbox has now grown. We have Bethesda, we have ABK. We are going to probably get Square. We are probably going to get Sega.
Oh man.
So I'm telling you right now, we are going to grow.
I'll take Square.
We are probably going to grow bigger than what Halo, Gears, and Forza gave us. So the fact is, if we are going to grab some more, because they said they're not going to stop, then it's about time to get more and start expanding and getting our games everywhere. Yes, I agree with Hokage. We need to get something in return. If we're going to give them our stuff, yes, we need to get something in return, because no, it's not fair that they get to keep their games and we have to give them our games. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Because Xbox gamers deserve to have Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man shouldn't be just on PlayStation.
It's just a Wolverine.
In addition, yes, exactly. Wolverine needs to come over to Xbox as well. Blade needs to go over to PlayStation. And I think that Uncharted needs to come over to Xbox. And I think Indiana Jones needs to go over to PlayStation. So
I ain't tripping.
No, I mean,
Blade?
Here's the thing. It's the fact that
Blade and Blade, I got a problem.
Wait. Hold on now. Wait.
I will have a problem.
With Hellblade, that was on PlayStation before.
I understand.
And they didn't sell. It came to Xbox.
Then
it sold.
It did sell on PlayStation, and it won Game of the Year before it went over to Xbox. Remember that.
It sold on PlayStation because it was cheap. That's why.
It did sell on PlayStation, and it won Game of the Year. Then it went to Xbox. It sold even more, and then it went over to the Switch.
I don't think it won Game of the Year.
It did win Game of the Year. It won Game of the Year before it went over to Xbox.
It could have been nominated, but I don't think it won the Game of the Year.
No, it didn't win. It was nominated.
It did win Game of the Year. Yes, it did.
What year did it come out?
That was 2018 or 2017.
Something like that, yeah.
No, 2017.
If it was 2017, it didn't win Game of the Year.
No, it didn't.
Zelda Breath of the Wild won.
Right.
Yeah, it did.
It was one of those years that it won Game of the Year.
It was nominated.
It didn't win Game of the Year. I was talking about that game.
If you're talking about the Keeley Awards, it never won. But if you're talking about like a different Game of the Year for a different company or something, that's possible.
Then that's possible.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna say
I would have remembered if it had won. I would have remembered.
But I'm saying that the fact is that if it's been on the fact is that it was on a different system. Give them Hellblade 2.
The first year Hellblade came out on the PlayStation, it did not sell.
It sold a little bit. It didn't break 1 million.
Right, but it didn't sell like the numbers they were looking for. And it went to Xbox, and Xbox gave them a challenge. If you could sell 750 of these games, this was before Game Pass was ever in Game Pass, then we'll talk a little bit more. And they sold more than 750,000 games within 2 months. And then next thing you know, Microsoft just scooped them on up. That's how that happened. I remember that situation.
But I mean, I get what he's saying because it did come to PlayStation first. But then then my counteract will come but shouldn't Street Fighter V come to Xbox then?
It should have been came to Xbox too.
That's the thing. Is there has to be something. I didn't like High Five Rush Gun, but I understood it because it didn't do numbers on Xbox that well. It's not doing numbers on PlayStation, but as long as it's doing some numbers, as long as we can get a sequel to a fantastic game, I'm cool with that. Pentiment,
Fighter games should be on all consoles.
Grounded,
All fighter games.
I don't care about because I don't want Killer Instinct to come to PlayStation. But
No Killer Instinct. That's ours.
But
That's stay here.
But it could. But who knows? But that's the thing.
I mean, the way that Xbox is going right now, who knows, man?
Don't you jinx that! You shut your mouth.
I'm just saying, like they're already putting 4 games on there. If these games do well, what's to stop them from putting more?
Well, that of course, and 1 has not. I mean, 2 haven't. I think 2 is going to do very, very well. We already know.
I think Ground is going to do good on the Switch. Ground is going to be good on Switch.
Pentiment and I thought High Five Rush would do pretty good, but it's not. And
they should have put it on Nintendo. They should have put it on Nintendo. It would have been perfect. That would be perfect game.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
High Five Rush.
I think it still will go to Nintendo. It'll just go on to the new Nintendo.
Switch 2.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it'll rake over there on the Nintendo. So that's
it'll make a killing.
I don't know. So anyway, Viper, I'm sure you wasn't done. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, I just looked it up. It won for best audio design, best performance by Melina Jurgens, and best games for Impact.
Yeah.
Right. That part it did, but not Game of the Year.
It was nominated for best narrative and nominated for best independent game.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I was wrong about Game of the Year, but damn it, I was close. Anyway,
that's nowhere near close.
I know. This man, you wild, bro.
Said I was close. Anyway,
maybe you do need to start drinking a little something.
No,
a little salt.
I got this.
Okay.
It's like you like those videos of those dudes trying to hit that punching thing at the arcade. And then they miss. That's exactly what you are.
Oh yeah, and then they break their hands. I want them to break their hand. The front of it. Yeah.
DJ Birdo Dice in the super chat.
It's just like close enough.
That's who I flipped my finger up. It was DJ.
He said, "I'm surprised Sir X-Man lasted this long tonight. I am too." But you know what I'm saying? He's almost about to go to the upper room. He's right there. Look at him. So.
I know. I'm surprised.
You know what, DJ? I love you, but you get the double today, buddy. You get the double.
Honestly, I thought he was corpse when I came onto the podcast today. I was just like, dang, man, the hell happened to Sir X-Man?
You people, why is everybody picking on the old man in the room? Why?
Because you are the crypt keeper.
Oh,
you even got that silly little laugh.
Yeah,
you even got that silly little laugh.
I may be the crib keeper, but you're the ass wiper.
Oh,
that's fine.
Oh, you don't know what he does for a living or used to do for a living, do you?
Honestly, that's probably the most fire thing that Sir X-Man has ever said in his life.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
like I said. That the games are the games industry is starting to change, and these consoles are not making the money that they used to make. The games are not making the money that they used to make. The games budget are overinflated. So how are they going to make their money back?
It's $650 million for Spider-Man that looks the same as the other Spider-Mans.
Exactly. No, well, what was it? There's 380 something million for Spider-Man 2.
I was not trying to be technical. Yeah. I was just spitting it out.
No, but you're right. The fact is that, and how much for GTA 6? What didn't they say? Close to $3 billion?
I thought it was over
$1 billion. Okay.
Yeah,
but that GTA 6 is gonna make his money back. Yeah, GTA gonna make his money back.
With GTA Online.
GTA, got nothing to worry about it.
Yeah, but with GTA, it's gonna make it with GTA Online. But just the base game itself isn't going to make it.
I don't know, man. I think it'll make its money back. I mean, it didn't sell like 1 billion copies within like the first month.
It's
people
the
were
number
buying
one
it over
selling
and
game
over
of all
again.
time. But
Yeah,
it's still
Yeah,
the
it
number one
is.
game
They
of all time.
you got to think GTA came out on what, the 360?
Yep,
The
and
360,
Then
the
it dropped.
Xbox One, and the PS3, PS4, the PC, the Xbox Series X, the S, and the PS5.
It's sold everywhere. PC. There's only two things that sold more than GTA, and it's Minecraft, and then there's Tetris. That's it. And Tetris is number one.
I thought
They're the
GTA
only three.
was number one. Okay, well you could be right.
No, Minecraft is way ahead of GTA, dude.
I don't know if I would say way. You could be right.
And you're
Regardless.
extremely low, K Mega.
Yeah, you're still in and out a little bit.
Well, because I'm done. I'm trying to get y'all's asses out of here so I can get off of here.
I know.
The nerve of some hosts.
Sir X-Man loves to
What's
just
up?
hear himself talk. That's what it is, man.
But anyway, anything else you got, K Mega?
Well, at least
Hell
on
no.
Xbox,
Hell
I
no,
can.
we about
At
to
least
get
on
back out of here.
Xbox, Dark, I can talk to some people. Okay.
No, we're getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to try to do the last topic, that was the last topic. Ladies and gentlemen,
What was
I really
the last
appreciate-
topic?
About
the Kotaku?
No,
Oh,
it
we
was
don't give a damn about Kotaku. They suck.
rest in peace. But yeah, no.
Rest in piss.
You're right.
Oh,
pretty
Kotaku
much.
went out of business? I didn't know that.
No, it's not out of business,
No.
but they're in trouble though. Yeah, so anyway, but no,
They're
man,
irrelevant.
it was basically about just the doom and gloom. Like, you know what I'm saying, Xbox is having a really great year game wise, but still the perception is that Xbox is not doing enough for some people, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
what the hell's that's about? But that we can have that discussion next week. But anyway, all right, Dark, really do appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
A good surprise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but don't come back
I'm
again.
just here to fuck up
Oh,
your
hi,
cameras,
thanks for
bro.
checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Don't come bring your PlayStation stand ass back here again. You said you was done. Be done. All right, where can they find you at? Where can they find you at, brother?
This man talks about how Anthem changed his life and how the BioWare gods are gonna bring it back. No, man, you guys can find.
And he still hasn't beaten Assassin's Creed #1.
And I probably won't. I cannot stand Assassin's Creed 1.
This man. You can only find me on Dargonomus. That's really all you can find me on. Yeah, from now on.
From now on?
Yeah, man, working, man, working like crazy, bro. That's
Good,
what
man.
it's been like. So
Well, I'm glad. I'm
making
really
that
happy.
money. That's all. That's all I care
Make that
about.
money.
Just making that money and being able to play games. That's it.
He's
That's
an
it.
ass in.
But man, this man is hanging around a bunch of fine actresses, man. You better give that man respect.
I don't know, man. They're fucking nuts.
Yeah, so, they fine, but they nuts. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Anyway.
his job.
Trade-off.
Yeah.
That's the
They-
trade-off.
That's the trade-off. They fine, but they nuts. So you just got to play it off. You know what I'm saying? Make it work. Work in your favor. But anyway, thank you, Dark. No, I really do.
Is
As always,
one
the
of them
door is
Amber
always
Heard?
open.
Amber Turd.
I
Damn.
thought she retired.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Anyway, by the time she come back, she'll be too old and nobody won't care. So, but
Nobody
As long
cares
as you don't
about
hang
that.
out with Miley Cyrus, you all right.
oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, we're not getting into these discussions, Sir X Man. Where can they find you at, Sir X Man? Because when we say that, then he'll be good. He'll go to sleep. Where can they find you
Miss
at, Sir X Man?
Patty.
Miss
Miss
Patty.
Patty.
I might have one more week on GRG, depending on the new job I get. Other than that, and catch me on the Xbox, Twitter, wherever. Y'all know where I'm at. Everybody in here is a regular. In the chat mostly, with a few new people once in a while. But if I'm here
we'll
next
do a
week, I'll
set.
still aggravate K Mega.
We'll give you a proper signed off, and you know what I'm saying, and make sure that we'll lock you out of the DMs. So
I'm such a piece of garbage.
no, man. Anyway, man, I wish you luck, man. But hopefully
Ever since I met
see
him,
you next
he was a
week.
piece of garbage.
Oh my goodness. All right, man. Let's go to Hokage, man. Thank you, Husky, for coming through. You know what I'm saying, man? It was it's great. You know what I'm saying? Like again, the invite is always there. If you want to come through, come on through, man. Let me know. I'll send you the topics, and you know what I'm saying? If you make yourself a regular, then I can put you in the DMs, and then you could just watch when I say, hey, do anybody want to make topics? I mean, do anybody have any topics today? And then there will be nobody say nothing all day, and then until I make some topics, and then there'll be somebody that'll throw a topic in or two. So it is great. But anyway,
it's usually Sir X-Men on some bullshit too.
Right. Let's talk about popcorn.
Hey, if Sony would do right, I wouldn't have to throw shit in there.
Let's talk about the cataracts in my eyes. Like Jesus Christ, bro.
I don't think shit like that, dude.
Oh man,
I know.
But Husky, where can they find you at, brother? Man, appreciate you coming through, man.
Y'all can find me at the Husky Hokage on pretty much on all the platforms, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, all those good things, man. Yeah, and like I said, man, hey, like as long as you guys are happy, man, I'll come back, man. I enjoy.
Come on through.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the conversations and the shenanigans that go on. You can come back and shenanigan and all the other good stuff. So
ever since you've been on, I've actually been listening to the tells you something.
Oh man!
What?
That man just lied. God cut off his mic.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, God cut off his mic. Said this lying bastard. He ain't doing nothing but making money looking at pretty women.
For your unwavering support for PlayStation.
Thank you. You dirty Stan. Anyway, all right. And last but not least, man, main man Viper. Really appreciate it, man. The man, the myth, the legend. You know what I'm saying? He was the man that was about being hostile, but now that man is the wiper.
You got a 5 spot down there, K-Mega, from
to the lemon
you
head.
wrong, bro.
To the lemon head putting on the diaper. Let's go!
Where
can they find you at, man?
Oh, that lemon stain.
That man can't talk. Them lemons again, man. Come on, man.
I swear.
Got the moon and the stars up above.
Sooner or later, I'll see y'all in the upper room.
Oh,
that's
upper room. Let's go. All right, before we get out of here, man, DJ Berto Das, again, we're with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He said, I meant to ask, who let Dark back in the house? Bet it was Sir X-Man. Could have sworn we kicked him out the way Uncle Phil used to DJ Jazzy Jeff out. You're right. When he said he was done, I said, "Listen, brother, we love you," and we tossed his punk ass right out the window.
Do not let that door hit your ass on the way out.
I said, "Don't let the doorknob hit you. What a dog should have bit you," and that son of a bitch came right back. Anyway, everybody, it's not as late as it was last week. So you got time to go kick it, to go out, go hang out, go touch some grass and hush your mouth. Let's go, everybody. I'm a married man, so I got to live through y'all. But man, if y'all go out there and go to the spot, find something good and nice, remember, protect yourself. And as always, you know what I'm saying, be about that pants off, dance off. Everybody have a good night. We out. Peace. Oh man, hold on. Wait. I gotta hit these buttons. See, I fixed my Steam Deck, but now it's got these buttons. So hopefully I hit the right button. Let's go. Oh shit.
FBI, open up!
Hey, thanks for checking out the GRG podcast. All your gaming news and our special topic of the week. Make sure to join us every Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. This was the GRG podcast.